done a thing.
And press the things.
Are we there yet?
You look horrified.
So do you.
Yes, this is my resting bitch face. Say hello to the people.
Oh, are we on?
We're on.
Live. Hello.
This is live. This is how you professionally start.
We're professionally starting a live stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Someone came to visit and they won't leave.
I'm still here.
How'd you make him go away?
Oh, well.
Hi, I'm Winters and welcome to this week's Talkie Tuesday live stream. Today we have a very special guest. This is James March from marchofwar.co.uk. Say hi, James March from marchofwar.co.uk.
Hi, James March from marchofwar.co.uk. Yes.
Yes.
Woo! Nailed it.
You are all of marchofwar.co.uk.
Just about. Mrs. March of War is an integral part of marchofwar.co.uk.
Oh yeah, I have to say that about my wife as well. Yes.
Yeah, Sarah does actually do quite a fucking lot. So.
Well, yeah, Kat actually does quite a bit as well behind it. Yeah.
We just get in trouble when we don't mention them.
Yeah. So let's mention them. We've mentioned them.
Mention them.
And James makes bases and
terrain
and
bits and stuff and
things which you can find at marchofwar.co.uk. I think everyone has probably heard of you who watches me, because I do shout you a lot.
You do shout me a lot, and I do appreciate it.
I think
big love.
Yeah, I think.
Although somebody in the comments was like, "Your terrain's amazing. Where'd you get it from?" I was like, literally, all you did was shout it out, and it's like, it's there. It's this one. There's a link.
Isn't March of War meant to be painting? Said Hugo. Thank you for your 44 months.
Yes, I have brought your painting with me. It isn't here. It's at the hotel room for later. I'm going to sit in a hotel room and go crazy painting Iron Warrior stripes.
You do commission work as well?
I do commission
you
work as well.
You just said do.
Do.
And you're doing Hugo's commission right now?
I am doing Hugo's commission right now.
Okay.
I can't share a picture of it. That doesn't work.
No.
Like, on my phone.
Hazard Stripe suggests it's Iron Warriors.
It is Iron Warriors.
So he's gone from the Ultra Best 3.2.0 Heresy Army to the super hardest Ultra Best 3.0 Army.
Exactly.
Chasing the meta.
Meta chasing.
Meta chasing Hugo. Well done. How big have you got? A lot in the pipe for commission, or a little bit?
Only a little bit at the moment. So I've got that for Hugo. I've got a couple of bits of random terrain. So because I sell the painted bases, there's always technically commissions sort of ticking out, but
right,
they're available on the website.
Technically commissions.
Well, it's not commissions, is it? If it's painted stuff that you buy, you just buy what you're given, if you like. I always have bases pre-painted availed. So I'm always keeping on top of painting them.
So you make them.
Yeah, then I paint them.
And then you just paint some, so you've got some unmade and some painted,
exactly.
Sat there just in case.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're like the set scheme, like my, whatever you'd call it, box art scheme.
Yes.
Are usually, most of them I have available as painted ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so splashing away. Anyway, happy Tuesday, everyone.
Happy Tuesday.
Welcome to the chat. Plenty to talk about today. There's the balanced data slate, there's the end and the death, there's lots of stuff that we've got to get through. Let's say hello to the stream. Blood Buffalo says, go Bills. Are you interested in the American hand egg?
I don't know what that is.
You know, like football?
I know, yeah. I don't follow anything. I quite like watching it. I don't follow anyone specifically with it. Or
see, Blood Buffalo is from a place called Buffalo.
Is he really?
Yes.
Excellent.
And apparently that's somewhere in the colonies. And his team is okay.
They're all right.
Yeah, so he likes shouting about it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's got a beast as a quarterback, by the way. Absolute beast. I do like the American hand egg.
Yeah.
I do follow the hand egg.
I've not heard it called hand egg before.
Well, it's not really a football, is it?
No.
It's more like an egg-shaped thing.
That you hold in your hand.
That you put in, yeah, like soccer or football.
What is James's favourite food?
Okay, let's...
Sushi. I jumped the queue there, didn't I?
It wouldn't be one of the live streams if we didn't talk about food at some point. Sushi.
Love some sushi.
It's heresy.
It isn't heresy.
It's heresy.
It's raw, mate. It's amazing. I'm wiggling.
It's raw.
Not all of it's raw, but
it's fish.
Yeah. But technically that's not the bit, is it? Sushi's rice and things wrapped up.
In
Sashimi is raw fish.
But sushi's wrapped in fish.
No, it's wrapped in seaweed.
That's even worse.
No, and then they have vegetables in it, so it doesn't even all have fish in it. Some of it has egg in it.
Sushi is disgusting.
No, it's not. It's amazing.
Are there any ones in the chat for anyone who likes sushi at all? Any ones in the chat? By the way, straight after you press 1, go to the back of the class. And thank you, Friendly Neighborhood Inquisitor, for gifting 1 membership. And if a Turtle Crusader's in there already, he should already be at the back of the class. But no, Blood Buffalo.
Yeah!
D-Bag Jackus Woods.
Oh, loving
See, Hugo, -1. That's
Minus
the way to
one.
go. Wrath of Constantine.
One with an exclamation.
What? It's look, no.
Oh no, Stranger! You're
Stranger,
letting the side
good.
down, mate.
White chocolate is not a thing. White chocolate doesn't count as chocolate. Don't give me. We've just lock in, chat. Lock in.
I do
okay?
like white chocolate as well, though.
Okay, you can. Someone
Oh,
came.
what about
What?
mint white chocolate and orange white chocolate?
Look, okay. There are some rules about chocolate. One, it's got to have chocolate in. So white chocolate doesn't have any chocolate in. It might as well be ice cream or something. It's not chocolate.
Ooh, ice cream, yeah.
And 2, mint in chocolate's fine. Caramel in chocolate's fine. Nuts in chocolate is fine. All those things in chocolate is fine. But fruit, orange chocolate, fruit and chocolate should never mix.
What about
the strings.
Turkish Delight and chocolate?
That's not really fruit, though, is it?
I don't know.
That's-
No, it's roses or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's
a
flowers.
Turkish
So we can
Delight.
put flowers in chocolate. But
Flowers
we
in
can't.
chocolate. Flowers in chocolate. Sushi, though, dude. I
Sushi.
mean, have you always liked sushi?
Yeah.
It's not something you can give like a 3-year-old and you have some nice sushi.
I mean, Seb not so much, but my daughter has eaten sushi since she was teeny tiny, and to the point, like, you know, when you go to like the family gathering and they have like the little platter of smoked salmon and the thing and the stuff and the things on like a buffet. One day she was literally caught. She was putting smoked salmon on her arms and just walking around eating smoked salmon off her arms when she was like 18 months old or 2 or something.
Okay.
She's a psycho.
Okay. How old is she now?
13, 14.
Is she still a
14.
psycho?
She is still a psycho.
Raising a psycho. Did we say thank you to Friendly Neighborhood Inquisitor for gifting a
We
membership?
did, yes.
I did. Okay.
You did. You did.
So now she's 13. Does she walk around with?
She doesn't
salmon?
like cover herself in it anymore, no. But she
Right.
does still like smoked salmon and sushi.
If you like, as a parent,
Seb likes chicken nuggets, so he's.
Well, there we go. That's,
Yeah.
that's proper food.
Yeah.
As long as it's not in a bucket. If you raise children to like sushi, is that bad parenting?
No.
Is that a war crime?
No, it might be a war crime, but it depends how much sushi you're eating.
It's just, sushi is your favourite food.
I do love sushi.
Okay, pretend you didn't say that and you were thinking
would I
about
like
your
for my next
second favourite food, which is not raw fish
Do you like
wrapped
raw
in
fish?
seaweed and
Can I,
veggie
even
and-
sashimi, just loads of raw fish.
I don't even know what that is.
It's just when they have the really nice, like, sliced thin raw fish and things like that, and octopuses and
You can't
squiddlies.
eat octopuses.
I can.
It's not allowed.
Octopi.
Octopus. They're smart.
They
Apparently,
are. They're not so smart when I'm eating them.
you're not allowed. It's like eating a dolphin or an elephant or something. Octopuses are like tool users and smart people, and they even hide in shells and things.
Yeah.
You can't go eating them. If we go to another planet, we might find out that they're all
They were
octopuses.
actually in charge, yeah.
Yeah. Hugo, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate you. I will make sure that I won't make sure that he paints your Iron Warrior. What is he painting? What are you painting it in time for? Is there a date to the Iron Warriors?
Don't ask. Yeah, so we're playing next week.
Are we?
Yeah, we're playing on the Friday before the narrative event.
Yes.
And Rick and
And
me
Hugo.
and you and Hugo and Sam.
Right.
So we're doing a 4-way with 5 of us.
Right.
So it's a 2v2,
There's another person.
but
there.
but Hugo's joining in.
Hugo's joining.
Yeah,
Hugo, have you played before? Is this a first?
Virgin trip,
First pass
maiden
with-
voyage.
Okay, maiden voyage. Yeah. But
Did we play one? I can't remember. We might have played one.
anyway, it wouldn't go very.
Octopus onion rings, yes. Oh, now onion rings are up there. Have you had the onions that they have at Element?
No.
So you get like a whole burger
They do
tray,
onion
and
rings
it's got
at Element?
oh, it's not onion rings, it's like shoestring onions. So you get loads of these long, thin, crispy onions with like spicy chili sauce dribbled on
Yeah.
top of them. Oh, they're amazing, but don't give them me or Sam because you will never smell anything so rotten as the trumps that come out afterwards. We may have eaten a few too many trays at the Christmas event 18 months ago, and we literally cleared half the hall.
What are we talking about? What are they?
Onion rings. So these are shoestring
and
onions.
they cook them there. I thought
Well, it's
they only just
downstairs.
did
It's
pot
at
noodles.
so it's at the Three Idiots.
What?
The Three Idiots bar that's downstairs. The burger place.
I don't even know. I didn't even know there was a burger. I've been to Element Games about a dozen times.
You scan the QR code on the table.
I didn't even know that there's a burger.
And you know how they deliver pizzas sometimes?
1 minute.
So that's from Dough Guys.
Scan the QR code on
on the tables, there's a number and it'll be like your table 31.
Yes.
And underneath it, there's lots of squares QR code. If you scan that with your phone, it brings up a menu.
How do you scan the table on your phone?
You get your phone and you get the camera out.
Yes.
And you point it at the QR code that's on the table. It's literally like
the table
that
number.
big. Yeah. That's underneath it. There's a QR code, just a little square. Lots of little things. You scan it with your phone.
No.
You open it. You order your food, and they bring it to your table.
You keep saying
QR code. Quick read, is it, or quick? Who knows what QR stands for?
Who knows what a QR code is? I mean, what are you talking about? You scan your phone.
I'm looking
at a table, and then they bring you food.
That's a barcode. I'm just looking if there's anything on a Games Workshop box that could show you a QR code.
That is a Lord Cacophonous. That's definitely not a quick read code.
Are they quick read?
So does it say on the quick read code like scan your phone here? So it
says scan here, and there's
no, scan your phone here.
Well, everybody knows that's what you do with a QR code. Quick response code. Thank you.
That was a rather quick response.
It was a quick response, wasn't it?
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got any of my headers here? My headers have
Rue,
got QR codes.
Thank you for gifting 5 memberships as well. You absolute legend. See you at the end of the death soon. What are you talking about? What?
QR codes. Ordering food. Yeah. So you literally, you get your camera.
Get your thing.
And you aim it at it. And when you aim it at it, it goes boop boop and it opens a quick link. And then you open your quick link and it takes you to their menu. And you just go, I'll have a burger and I'll have some chips and I'll have some onion rings. And then it says pay and you click pay. And it brings it to the right table that you're at.
But if you're clicking a thing on your phone that
you don't need to hold it against the QR code the whole time. Oh my god!
But then they've got your details in your phone, and you should never click on the thing.
You shouldn't, because they might send you food.
Kat's mum the other day, because she's like 70.
Right.
She got Nigerian prince needs blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that. It was a Netflix thing.
Okay.
And she lost £300.
Really?
Yeah, clicking on the things on
Following
the phone.
The link. Well, yeah, but this is one you've literally scanned a QR code.
But if you scan it, because you turn in the shop details have your phone, and you said pay on the thing, and then they could rob all your money, right? So it's unsafe. Okay. So that's why people should never do this, and that's why I've barred it from my mind, so I never know that this exists in the history of existence. Yeah. And now you're teaching me a thing, and the next time
you wait till you're there, because you can order drinks on it as well, and they bring them to your table.
Where from?
Well, that one's from the Warlock Bar, which is the bar. No, it is only just over there.
Element Games, though, because Element Games has a bar.
Yeah, but it's that bar.
Right.
And you just don't have to walk over and get it. They just bring it to you.
But the Element Games drinks at the Element Bar are quite cheap.
They're only quite cheap for us when we're running events. They're average price the rest of the time, but...
No, they're not. It's like you can get a thing for like a £5 there, and down south here, it's
compared
like
to London, yeah, totally, yes. But also when we're getting them at TO prices, they're really cheap.
Yeah, we get like 25% off or something. But up north, the prices are cheaper. Didn't the last time we did the event, we drank out the bar? I'm sure they ran out of vodka or rum or something.
It was the rum we drank them out of last time, yeah.
Yeah, that one was a bit wobbly the next day.
We did drink a lot of that blue, didn't we? That blue horror.
You just kept giving them to me. And
you didn't drink them though. You just looked at them.
You got me these blue alcoholic drinks that tasted a bit like a Monster.
A bit like kids' pop.
So they barely tasted of any alcohol at all.
They'd only got like 9 shots in them.
I tell you, that's why after a couple of them I was wobbling around a little bit.
You were wobbling and falling.
You did a blue one, and then there was a nice red one as well.
We did the pink one as well, the pink horror, yeah.
Are they literally called blue horrors?
They're my drink. I designed them there, but yes, they're mine. Boris put them on the board for us.
Okay.
Because I made them while we were there.
Okay.
So we literally made a blue horror, pink horror, and a brimstone horror is a Jaeger bomb in half a thing of Monster.
That's very Zinch. That's nice. So the blue horrors and the pink horrors and the
little brimstone. Nobody drinks the brimstone one though.
No. But they were delicious, and they do. That's good fall over juice.
It is proper fall over juice.
With a few ice in it as well. It was good. You and Steve, not Rob, at the last one.
Steve, not Rob, was a bit of a mess, wasn't he? He drank a lot of cider.
Because Steve, not Rob, is more machine than man now. Yeah. That's why he hasn't been on the channel for a long time. He's only just come back.
Yeah.
They've rebuilt him.
They've made him stronger.
And so it was his first event in about 3 years. He doesn't get out of the house very much.
He's not allowed out, so he's...
No. Yeah. And so he was like, she's not here. I'm out of the house.
Woo!
I've got this pocket money on me. The Element Bar's cheap because he's from the proper end of the country,
south, where everything's expensive,
where everything's the correct price. And so he went up north and spent lots of money on all the things and fell over quite a lot.
He did.
Yeah,
he really did.
I
mean, you fell over quite a lot as well.
I like the night before. I do.
Well, we were saying it'd be interesting this time because normally we're only on 1 dayers,
and it's 2 days.
So the night before is normally Friday night,
yes,
and then we do the thing on Saturday. But then a lot of people tend to go home Saturday night because then otherwise they've got to pay for accommodation. Whereas now a lot of people are going to stay, so we're going to have 2 nights.
We can have 2 nights, which means by Sunday morning
nobody's going to be standing. See, there's a reason it's called the End and the Death.
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
On a Friday we need to set everything up for the next day.
Yeah.
In the evening.
Yeah.
And we're setting up an entire hive city across about 6 tables in the middle of the hall.
You see, you keep calling it Hive City. It's not hive in the industrial sense, but it is city in the city sense.
It's a city, but it represents
Hive Primus.
Hive Primus.
Yes,
because it's the heart of the last bit of the Gehenna that's still standing. So it's going to look awesome.
I know when you say Hive City, I'm thinking Necromunda, I'm thinking Sump, I'm thinking Corridor, and and Zone Mortalis and things glowing green, but it's not that bit.
Tall
this is
towers coming up in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously miniature size.
It's not that miniature.
It's not that miniature. There's quite a lot. So we need to set up the night before while getting drunk, and then on the Saturday it's going to be a bit wobbly. Yeah. And then on the Sunday,
it'll be good.
I'm looking forward to it. And like I say, I don't get out very much, and I don't drink very much. So
can I just ask? Has that freaked out? It looks like
the YouTube so it does that. But so long as it doesn't come up with the errors,
okay, it does thinking.
That. So
it looks like we're buffering.
Chat will start screaming at me if things go wrong. Not that have been paying them any attention so far.
No, I need to read that. So what was that? Aaron, you should link that. What should we link? Oh, are you coming from the top or the
bottom? 582 Railways. Thank you for being a member for 37 months. I still remember when Liam Dempsey did a live stream at Element and went to showed up drunk. Yeah, that was horrible.
Was that our one?
Was
that the one on the bench?
DZ events,
yeah,
and he was live streaming in the corner because he did that. Yeah. And then we said, "Hey, we'll take that over," and it was that was a car crash. That was great.
That was that was the one before the one on the park bench.
It's just the one on the park bench
was the one after that. That was the one before.
That's That's the next day. I was under a table trying not to throw up.
Yeah.
I've been really sensible the last couple of years though. Like I was pretty drunk.
He's still hungover from that one.
But I was compos mentis.
Oh, you were very sensible compared to that one. You were not. You were like hanging off the front of Sam, threatening to beat his space wolves to death with a garden rake and all sorts of things.
Was I?
Yeah. And Sam's big and you were small, and it was just like dangling off him, like I'm gonna get him.
Slander.
Hanging off a Sasquatch.
Anyway, it's not as big as the dog in the thing. It's the fight in the thing, and it's
definitely.
I'd run away anyway.
Someone was just saying that we were meant to have shared something. What are we meant to have shared? There was a thing that said you ought to share that.
We should have done a few things.
We're meant to have done all sorts of things.
Like
I planned to buy a Fellblade.
Not say fucking in the first 30 seconds.
I didn't. I might have. Sorry.
Because then it gets demonetized.
Does it really?
Yeah, but that's fine.
Sorry.
The number of times the live streams have demonetized, it's about 50-50 about now. So
okay. Does it tell you've been demonetized?
When I check tomorrow,
it'll say you got no money.
It'll be fine. The memberships and the gifted members will still work, but all the other stuff gone. But that's fine. Don't worry about that. Also, try and keep your head in the frame.
I'm in.
That's professional. Also, don't yell at clouds.
I wasn't. I was trying to read this. It's too far away. You've got the glasses.
That's because I asked you, because you're old now.
I am old now.
You're like 62 or something. Like, are you ready for the reading glasses?
I have painting glasses now. I do wear glasses to paint,
which
is new. That's only in like the last year or so.
Yeah.
But I don't need it. I can see. But because I'm also a fool who paints far too much at one go, I can't just like spread it out and enjoy it over a few months. I'll be like, I'm going to do all the painting in a week and a half and then not paint for 3 months.
Yeah.
So it then melts my brain and my head hurts.
But you also said, like, when you paint, because, like, I'm set up here.
You paint, like, hunched over and bad back.
I've got my own light and I've got my thing. I rest my elbows and there's a thing on. I'm like that. But you've got this whole...
So if I paint, I'm almost the opposite way. So you've got your big fancy light up here. Well, mine, I tip mine upwards, so it's like shining across at me. Can put that back so we're not glowing.
Yeah.
And I'd be that way round with the light coming over my shoulder.
Okay.
And I paint clenched in like this, reclined in my chair.
Clenched.
Painting like arms to my sides, and I've got arms on my chair.
Where's the water? Where's the
water's
paint?
here? Paint's on my wet palette that I have on my leg, and I'll just be painting like this, like proper lounge. I literally paint like that.
So you're like in a lazy boy.
Yeah. It's like your chair, but I've got arms on it.
Painting back with arms on.
Yeah, that's it.
With the palette on your thing.
Wet palette on my leg, and I'd have like all my models out there, and again because I batch paint as well, so I'd have like whatever 40, 50 Marines on the table, and just be going, paint the trim, 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 and just
Okay.
Paint the little skull, paint the little skull, paint the little skull.
To the chat. Chat, if you paint like a heretic, leaning back in your chair, doing 40 at the time, one's in the chat. If you're a sensible person and you're leaning forward over the light, good posture, keeping your back erect. Yes, I said erect. Forward or back. One's if you're a leaning back sort of
chill painter.
Heretic who likes sushi and has their children wandering around restaurants eating salmon off their arm. And two, if you paint like a normal person.
How old am I? Look. Oh, right, there you go. James, you need reading glasses. So, no, I don't need reading glasses. I'm fine for that. I do wear painting glasses.
What do you mean one?
But
two.
See? There you
two.
Go, you're wrong.
We've got ones, twos. We've got a 3 by C.R. Smith. I don't even know what that means.
3? Do you do both? Does it both?
D2. See, most people are, leaning back is crazy.
No.
Jackus Woods, all the way from France, has dropped a £20 donation.
Smashing it.
Shame you both can't say fuck. Looking forward to seeing you both at Element. Yeah, you can say fuck and bugger, but not in the first 30 seconds of a thing.
But I might have said it northern enough that it didn't understand.
It's
pretty understanding.
The AI and the Google, it's getting clever now. It comes up with suggestions to reply when people ask questions in the videos. And I go onto YouTube Studio, which is some of the content creators as well as YouTube have YouTube Studio where we go in and edit all the things.
Yeah.
It comes up with suggestions, and sometimes they are 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Someone will say,
like, don't say fuck in the first 30 seconds.
No, seriously. GG's in the chat for Jackus Woods. Thanks for that.
Thank you, Jack.
And what happens is, they'll ask a question like, if you did this and this, and this and this, can't you do that? And the AI will say, well, yes, that's a good point. Thanks for suggesting that. I'm reading it going, how does the AI know? The AI know rules better than I knew the rules.
He won't scan the QR code on the table to get onion rings, but he'll listen to the AI. The AI has been telling him what to do.
I don't go around scanning things with my phone.
Oh, no, but the AI told you what to do.
Who goes around scanning things with their phones? That's you shouldn't do that. That's not safe. Your life is in here.
It is. There's a lot of my life in my phone nowadays as well.
If you were in a different country, would you go around scanning things with your phone?
Probably not, no.
No, exactly. So you shouldn't do the thing. Where are we? 2s, 3s is paint and practice roundhouse kick. 3 hunched forward. Hunch over with terrible posture. My back hurts after spending the whole day painting.
Yeah, but you see, I can literally paint for 12, 14 hours and just be comfy.
GG's, that sounds like a lot of ode for I don't know what. All AI literally on Google sourced a response I left on Reddit. AI is a bad source.
Sources your responses from Reddit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What was that?
Right. And then Izuka Okami. Thank you for your 29 months all the way from Japan. Look.
Okay.
Pierogi or kielbasa? Cheers, Winters. Cheers, James. Pierogi or kielbasa? Definitely a kielbasa for me. You?
Oh, no.
Dumplings or sausage?
I do like dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are places like pierogi is everywhere, right? And there's loads of different types of pierogi. You can get some with like cheese in. You get sweet ones with like jam in, but you get the ones with chicken, potato, all sorts in.
Yeah.
There are.
I do like sausage as well, though.
Like we have. There's not really an equivalent, really, but you'll go into a big city, and there'll be like a pub.
Yeah.
And a Italian place and a Chinese place and all the places, and then there'll be a pierogi house, and you go in it, and all they sell is beer. And 50 different types of pierogi.
That sounds amazing.
And the pierogi they do in
that does sound amazing.
It's really, really nice, yeah. But kielbasa, there's loads of different types of kielbasas, like and a proper smoked.
Yeah.
Oh, on a barbecue. Oh, nice. I'm a big food fan. I like food.
I like food too.
But
he doesn't like sushi.
Well, sushi doesn't count because it's not cooked. It's raw, and fish also doesn't.
The
count
rice
as
is cooked.
What?
The rice is cooked.
But
and
it's
the
got
eggs cooked.
bits on it.
Bits.
It's like
sprinkles.
I bet you like liver as well.
I do not dislike liver. I eat pretty much everything I'm given because I'm a good boy, and I like some things more than others.
Brussels sprouts.
I'll eat sprouts. Sprouts are better when they're cooked with bacon.
Bacon with the crispy
and the
things,
onions and the pine nuts and the thing.
mean,
yeah, that's good.
Brussels sprouts when you grow up and your mum made them and they're half.
They've been boiled for like 4 hours or something, and they're like really khaki coloured and
You're not
smell.
leaving the table until you finish your Brussels sprouts and all that sort.
You have to try and make the dog eat them. The dog won't eat them.
No, exactly. Yeah, and there's only so many times you can mash them in your underpants before. Before they notice you mashing them in your underpants.
Hiding them underneath your spoon, and then you end up having to eat your pudding with a spoon that's got Brussels sprouts pressed against the underside of it. It's like,
I'll tell you what though, desserts were better back then. Do you remember when a Viennetta...
You remember when Viennetta used to be good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mum would bring out a Viennetta, you'd be like, oh,
Viennetta.
Arctic roll.
Arctic roll was good.
Arctic roll, mate.
Yeah.
I'd love an Arctic roll.
Cornflake cake.
Cornflake.
You know, with that, it's literally puff pastry, jam, and cornflakes.
Or Rice Krispies cake. That's all you need.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay. Arctic roll, Viennetta, or cornflake cake. Pick one of them. Pick one of them, chat.
I'm down. I'm either on Arctic roll or cornflake cake.
I'm not sure the Americans can join in with the Arctic roll.
No, they might not know what they
thing.
are, yeah.
They don't know what good food is. Well, they
Rice
know what
Krispie cakes there.
Yeah, they know what buffalo wings are. That's pretty
that's
good.
a way. I do like wings. Oh, we went to a place the other week called Bunk.
Bunk.
So I think they're a chain. There's one in Derby, and it's in like a proper dingy corridor of a building. But I think Ongo, I've seen other ones now that I've noticed it. But they do like a bowl of 100 chicken wings and really good cocktails. I like cocktails as well. Cocktails is a good option. I like drinks with fruit in, like a whole.
I like a cocktail's nice.
I like a cocktail.
I like a tree in my drink.
Yeah, something you can fall in love with an orangutan in.
You got to work. It's nice to be able to work on a drink.
Yeah.
Particularly in the summer when the weather's nice,
fruits
good,
and things, and the cherries, and
it's a way to get in some of your 5 a day, right?
Exactly. But this Bunk place we went to, they got really cracking cocktails, a massive, literally a bowl of 100 chicken wings. And it came out, it's massive, it's a proper bowl. And then the other one they'd done was tater tots. So
where is this? Manchester?
No, so this one was in Derby.
Because I would go a long way for food.
Like I say, I think they're a chain. Am I going to have to Google this for you quick?
No. What you do is just say, chat, can you check to see if Bunk is a chain or whether it just exists?
Is the one near Winters, and can we go tonight?
Is there and they do bowls of chicken wings.
Bowls of chicken wings. And nuggets as well.
So and the boys could go down there and we could smash that.
We went on our way round with somebody's stag do. So we had like a bowl of chicken wings, a bowl of chicken nuggets, a bowl of tater tots, and something else, can't remember. But like, and I mean, you're literally 100 chicken wings in a bowl. Nice. It's just amazing.
How many did you eat?
A lot.
Nice.
More than my share worth.
Viennetta, white chocolate, Rice Krispies, the Eternal Crusader.
White chocolate, Rice Krispies.
He knows what he's doing. I'm not rising to it. Jink is in. Greetings. Is this a Warhammer stream? Sometimes. Rarely. Buffalo wings invented in Buffalo to be eaten with blue cheese. Blue cheese is not a cheese. It's not that's not allowed either. Evening, just Greg. I know it's a food stream. It always is. See, it's what? Yes. There's probably one in Glasgow. Everything is in Glasgow. What's the plan for the narrative event at the weekend? Asked Sam Nash. I don't think we're going to tell Sam.
There's a bunk near here. There's one.
What do you mean there's a bunk
near here?
Where is that?
That's near, heading towards Bath.
Cirencester.
Yeah.
But there isn't one in Swindon.
There's not.
Have you noticed? Like,
yeah, but look at it. Look at these. Near me, there's loads.
So bunkers. Yeah, there's nothing nice in Swindon.
Bunk.
The last time we went out for food in Swindon, we were like, let's not ever do this again. The last time I went to the cinema was in Swindon. I was like, let's not ever do this again.
Really?
The last film I saw in the cinema was June 2.
Right.
I've still got PTSD after that. It was awful. I mean, the film was fantastic.
Yeah,
but everything around the film
was sticky.
Was and shouty and smelly and.
So our local cinema in Belp.
I remember it being nice in the old days. Cinema experience was a nice thing.
Yeah, our one in Belper's weird because it's like a private little chain, small group one, and then you can buy bottles of wine and stuff on the way in, so that's cool.
Wow.
And they've got comfy seats. But even our Odeon's like a proper one with recliners and things.
Yeah.
And we were away for summer holidays and we got a wet day, so we went to go and watch something with the kids, and that was a why have we come in this cinema? It's gross. It's like sticky floors, seats rammed together, and your knees are touching the seat in front. And, yeah. Kind of get used to a higher class of cinema these days.
It's just. I mean, back in they used to be sticky in shitty places, but then they were 50p.
Yeah.
And then you didn't mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was only VHS. There was no DVDs. You did it if you didn't go to see it in the cinema. You didn't see it.
There was no way you could just go on Prime and pay £3.50 to rent it on the day it came out at the cinema.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now they've got competition.
They ought to be up in the game.
They at least not smell.
Yeah.
Would
Not
be
be
nice,
sticky.
and not have piles of puke in the corner where it was just. And then in there as well, while we were sat there. Do you remember, because the trailers come up and all the stuff, and the you know, all that stuff, and put your mobile phone down and all
Let's
that.
all go to the lobby.
All that stuff, all the musicy things and all the stuff to politely tell you to sit down and shut the fuck up. All that stuff. Instead, someone decided in this cinema, wouldn't it be hip if they had some gangster saying, "Yo, put your phone down," or "I come round and with nothing on the screen, right?
Just yells, and everyone starts pulling the knives out and stuff in Swindon.
It sounded. They're
all stabbing each other.
There might have been a bloke at the back. I'm still not convinced. There could have been a bloke at the back with a microphone saying, "Put your," or "I'll come round and kick your head in." It was that sort of thing, and I thought it was supposed to be comedy, but I was sitting.
It wasn't. It was being serious.
But it was quite. It's like.
I just spotted a couple of things that worried me then.
Right.
So does it turn out? Somebody just said that there is no Nandos in Swindon. That can't be possible.
There is a Nandos in Swindon. There is one in North Swindon. In the Orbital we went once, never again. Very sticky. Everything was very sticky.
You see, I would put Nando's down as being safe. It's kind of the same level of meh everywhere you go.
Do you remember when Nando's was taken off and everyone was talking about Nando's? Like 10 years ago, Nando's didn't exist. Now Nando's are everywhere. Have you been to Nando's? And of course, Nando's peri peri mayonnaise, gorgeous. Food, lovely, goes on everything, except ice cream. But I've tried. Anyway, I've even put Nando's on top of Ryvita, on top of
Cream
Philadelphia.
Cheese. Oh, yeah. Nice.
It's nice. That's good. And a little bit, that's my secret sauce as well. You know, you can get onion crispy things, crispy onions. Put that on top as well. And then the Nando's.
Never be a skinny guy.
It all sticks. So good. It's a taste sensation. Anyway, we weren't there when Nando's was taken off. And
it was awful.
It's my first and last trip to Nando's.
There you go.
Never again.
It's become my kind of go-to place when I'm away because it's always all right.
You go to a place when you're away, surely Mackie D's.
No, because Mackie's shit.
Yeah, but you know what you're getting.
Yeah, crap food.
You could be
not enough food and too much money, and I'm hungry again.
Yeah, but you could be somewhere really like third world, like Swansea,
do
and
tend
you can
to
still eat the food there.
They do tend to go up and down, though. You do get good ones and bad ones with Mackie's.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, I worked at Mackie's for a while back in the day.
I did a long time ago.
Yeah,
but
I think everyone worked at McDonald's. One's in the chat if you worked at McDonald's, guys. We worked at McDonald's.
A long time ago.
One's in the chat if you worked at McDonald's.
Somebody just said that they bought a Warhammer base off me and they really liked it. I'm glad you liked it. I've lost the message now.
I asked him to bring a Warhammer base.
There he is. Sam bought a
for my
Warhammer
Titan,
base.
and you didn't.
I specifically asked you, do you want anything else when I brought this down? We had discussed that
because
3 months ago. Yes, we did, and I forgot.
No, you brought down the bases that I asked for
this week.
For the demons that I've got, because the fall to chaos is inevitable and falling to chaos. It is falling. But I'd already asked you for the Titan base.
You had pre-watts today.
And you already told me that you were bringing the Titan base.
I was.
So I didn't need to mention it again.
It's lucky I'm seeing you next week.
Pardon me. Anyway, Sam was also asking about what's happening at the end of the day.
I think that's a different Sam.
Is it?
Yeah, this was that Sam, and that's that Sam.
Shall we ask shall we zone in on the chat now?
Let's have a quick look. Can we jump back and then let's just do Sam Nash's, because Sam Nash specifically asked about a thing about the end and the death. But what's the plan for the narrative event at the weekend?
Yeah, so
we're going to play Warhammer. Dope. Cool.
The plan is on the Friday afternoon, people turn up early, book tables, get drunk, and play games.
Yep.
And then on the Saturday and the Sunday is the end and the death narrative event, and then we go home.
That's it. Nailed it.
There'll be 4 prizes. One for best painted.
Yes.
Because we have to celebrate the best painted.
We do.
3 for best armies, 1 voted by the people at the event, 1 by me, 1 by you.
Yes.
Best army, and whatever criteria that you want. The narrative, the paint scheme, the fact that they're your friend. Bribery also works. I'm open to bribery for that.
Blue drinks.
So 4 prizes.
No, don't buy
prizes
drinks.
for first place. No prizes for last place. It's a narrative event.
Yeah, there are no winners.
There are no winners. It's basically, the idea is, like I do a number of campaigns from time to time online, and a bunch of them are in the members. If you're a tier 3 channel member, check out Winter's SEO narrative events in the thing. Anyway, and so the idea of this is an idea for a narrative event that I would typically run on the camera at home and film and show people.
Yes.
But you get a chance to play. So that's why there's no first place, last place. Loyalists aren't going to win, or traitors are going to win. It's about you, your story, and navigating your way through my brain while I do horrible things to you.
You're definitely going to get lost in his brain.
And sometimes I might actually do nice things as well, but mainly horrible things to you, because it's called the end and the death for a reason. It is the end of Gehenna and the death of everything.
It's not called Love and Puppies.
No, there was
That's the next
the
one.
Great Rift ripped through the galaxy right next to the Gehenna system, and
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff got spat out into the Gehenna system, including Tau pulled from different parts of the galaxy, and Votan and Necrons and all mine all got spat on there. And then the big war happened, and this is 2 years later. The war ended, and there's only a few people left alive. And you're playing.
I am hopefully playing.
Hopefully.
I'm our odd number.
Oh,
so.
you're the sitter, aren't you?
I am.
If we get
So I apologise in advance to anyone who has to play me, because what you'll have to do is explain to me how we play 10th edition.
You did it at King of the North
I've
and
played it,
things.
it's
You've
fine.
played a few times.
I'm not an idiot.
What army are you bringing as a city?
I'm going to bring the militia.
You're going to bring the militia?
I'm literally going to bring them. Well, Krieg, isn't it? I'll just,
Bring some tanks and things.
Tanks,
That's fine.
horses,
Yeah,
heavy weapon teams.
yeah.
That'll do.
It'd be good. And then we've got the prizes. There are people will be get red marked as well. I told you about.
You
the
were
mechanics.
explaining the red mark mechanic,
So the
yes.
red marked for people who lose and have their warlords killed.
Which, because we're
Little
not...
red mark badges. People walking around, if they get a red mark, like
You've been
Ultramarine,
red-marked.
you might get 2 or 3 red marks if things start going horribly wrong.
We're going to use it as a balancing mechanic, aren't we? Because we're not using BCP or anything to
Well-
track who plays what and who plays who.
Well, I've also got some things written down about what will happen to red mark people as well. But it can also help balance. Yes. There's crystals involved. There's stuff happening. There's all sorts of fun things happening, basically.
And you've got all the missions organised in your crazy brain.
There's about 28 pages written down in a pad in that drawer. Because I see, this is another thing. Because I wrote it all down. When I was on holiday last year, I put a day aside on the beach. I had some gin and tonics. I was like, "Cat, don't talk to me. Why? I'm doing this." And she left me alone.
Yeah.
And I sat there getting drunker and drunker and drunker and drunker and writing down all the ideas. Because when you write down the ideas for a narrative campaign, 1, it's got to have a beginning and an end. 2, the missions have to, in a sense, kind of hurt people who bring really chonky, hard lists. Like if you turn up with like 5 really killy things and someone's got the 20 different units and a bit of this and a bit of that, you've got to kind of design missions that screw people that go hard. Because it's a narrative event, so screw those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So that takes a lot of time to work out not screw them, but
it's also weird. It's trying to work out what is going to ruin
people more if they bring a nice average thing rather than Which is why no Imperial Knights are allowed, no Greater Demons are allowed, because that can offset the balance.
It's
So you've got
difficult with
that.
the Greater Demons, isn't it? Because on a demon army, you haven't actually got a lot to go at.
No. I was talking to, I think it was Frank the other day, and he was like, he was going to bring demons, and then he saw no Greater Demons, and I was
it's
like,
quite difficult to be bothered to put that
really do it
together.
now. So he's going to do his Emperor's Children with allies
cool.
now.
Fair
so
enough.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's a couple of people I've spoke to who are doing the same thing.
I want to do Greater Demons, but they can't. So you've got to do that. You've got to do missions that don't go out of that try and go a bit out of their way to help people with more balanced lists.
Yes.
There's got to be the twists and the turns and the things like that.
Squid bombs.
It also has to be, this is a really hard thing, is it also has to be quite simple. because you're going to read the mission, do the mission. That it can't have primary.
Yeah, it's annoying if you get
tertiaries,
2/3 of the way through the mission, it turns out you've misread how something works, or you've when
Yeah.
it's 90 people from all walks of life. If someone misinterprets a mission that made no sense in the first place, and everyone's played it differently, it's
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's got to be fairly obvious what's going on and how it's going on as well. So all those things combined, basically by the end of the day, I was very, very red, very, very drunk, and I'd written it all down.
Nice. Then what happened, mate?
Then I went up to see you at March of Winters.
You did. Did you bring me that?
I did bring the pad.
Did. I never saw it.
No, I lost it at March of Winters.
Somebody somewhere has got a piece of Winter's gold.
Yeah.
Somebody's picked up his notepad.
The thing is, though, I didn't know I'd lost it until a couple of weeks later, because there was one of the boxes. I unpacked the stuff with my miniatures in and but one of the boxes with all the junk in after March of Winters, I just put in the corner and like a lazy arsehole just left it there for a couple of weeks.
And then realised
and
you
then I
didn't
took
have
it
all
out.
your stuff in it.
And then, of course, I couldn't remember what I'd written months earlier, so I had to write it all again. So I've written it all again.
So we've had 2 narrative campaigns.
Two
for this
narrative
one.
campaigns. The first one is probably better.
But
This
we
one is
will
still
never
very
know.
good. Yeah. And now I need to print it all out, and all the things, because we need like 200 pages, like of 90 pages of this mission, 90 pages of this mission, 90 pages of this mission.
Yes.
And I need to do all
45.
that. But I have
45, not 90.
45.
Because there's 45 tables. There's 90 people.
Okay.
So you don't need 90 copies of the thing.
And I've penciled in Thursday, Friday this week, or
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday next week. Woodsy's coming in the evening to get it all done. Like
It's literally
type it
this
all
week,
out.
isn't it? Isn't it next week we're there?
It's not this weekend. It's next weekend.
Of course, because you've got Thursday, Friday this week. I see what
this
you're
is
saying.
you here. The
I'm
calendar,
there.
and that's you. Yes.
And
see?
then that weekend.
So
we're
it's
there.
all there. I just need to transfer it onto the thing. And part of the reason for handwriting it all down as well, and you'll see it's a mess, is because when it gets compressed into a thing, then I have to rethink it and rejiggy it and
make it into English.
and make it into English, and then it's a process. It's a process.
You need to extend your calendar there, because that Friday narrative event, you need to be with us for 1 o'clock, because we're playing a big game of Heresy
on the Friday.
on the Friday.
The chances of me getting up to you for 1 o'clock on the Friday
Are amazing.
means I have to leave here at least
About the
by
same.
10 o'clock.
Yeah. So you like, get out of bed and get in the
Yeah,
car.
but you wake up at stupid o'clock.
Yeah.
Whereas
But 10 o'clock is not stupid o'clock, though.
no, 10
No,
o'clock.
but
isn't
9
stupid
o'clock isn't stupid o'clock if you put your stuff together the night before and be ready to go.
Yes, but then
I don't wanna.
then you got to have your coffee.
In a travel cup.
You got to
in
check
the
all
car.
your messages. You got to make sure that if any one of your favourite YouTubers put something up from Australia or America at 3 o'clock in the morning
You've
to watch
watched
that
it.
first.
Fair enough. So
Gotta
you've
do my
heard this,
hair,
Sam.
gotta
This
wash
is
my
this is
hair.
him making his excuses in advance that he will not be with us for 1 o'clock.
I try and be.
Would
there.
you like us to say 3 o'clock instead?
Well, it's a 10,000 point game.
But
10,000 points.
but there is
before it's
4 or
Heresy.
5 of us playing it, so it won't be any different.
Yeah,
than
but
a
only
5,000
one of us
point
knows
game.
the rules properly.
No, Rick's amazing at the rules.
Is he?
No, he's about as amazing as I am. And
Yeah.
we've got an extra person, so we'll have a rules lawyer.
Who?
Well, it's either me or Hugo, basically, but I can just flick through the
I
book.
don't trust either of you.
I don't trust you. We still just managed to film a battle report, and we knew most of it.
Yes, that's why you're down.
Yes.
We should talk about that.
We played a game.
Yes.
It was Heresy.
Yes.
Alpha Legion did Alpha Legion things.
Alpha Legion's strong.
They're good, aren't they?
You know, in a Heresy 3.0,
Yeah.
with medium terrain, if you're that far away from an Alpha Legion person,
We
an inch
didn't
and a
play
bit,
that.
you can't see them, you can't shoot them, you can't react to
You
them,
literally
you
can't
can't
play.
interact with Alpha Legionnaires at all,
No.
even though you can spit on them.
Yeah.
If you use the medium terrain mechanic.
Yeah.
It just tells
If you use
how...
it exactly how you're meant to, it doesn't work because you're literally untouchable.
Yes, the way
I
around
mean-
it is to make sure your medium terrain is less than 3 inches thick
Yes.
all the time, so that rule doesn't kick in. But I don't know if anyone actually uses medium terrain in Heresy 3.0 now. I think it's just light terrain everywhere, all the time.
So what does heavy do?
Heavy terrain. Heavy terrain, if you're in heavy terrain
Yes.
and there's enemies in heavy terrain, you can draw 0 line of sight to any other unit in heavy terrain. Your line of
So
sight
you're
is
literally
0.
untouchable.
You can't see them. You can't shoot them. You can't react to them. You can't. It's not an Alpha Legion thing. You don't even have to be that far
You
apart.
literally can't engage
You could
them.
breathe on each other.
You're walking around in a
There is no
Imperial
line of
bastion in the
sight.
dark.
No line of sight, which means you can never declare a charge because you need line of sight in order to be able to declare a charge.
Yes.
You can't react to them moving or shooting, or
Because
you
you
can't
can't.
see them, and you can't shoot them.
That sounds.
That's heavy terrain. That's 4-up terrain.
insane.
They made a rule for that.
A rule so we don't use it. It's a bit
I don't-
weird. I mean, even with the way that, like, your house rulings on terrain, we found a couple of things that became difficult, didn't we? Like
Did we?
charging upstairs.
Charging upstairs with Alpha Legion is but they're 6 inches above.
Yeah. So
And
the
then
floors are technically 5 inches, but you play 4 inches of floor so that there's an ability to be
Well,
able to get upstairs.
Let's
That's
say
fine.
they're 5 inches, right?
Yeah.
So your miniature is here,
Yeah.
and the Alpha Legion guy is there, and they're 5 inches above you.
Yep.
Okay?
So, yep.
So when I charge you, I need to do a 3-inch setup move. I can't place them 3 inches up because it's in midair.
Yep.
So you don't move. If you
Yep.
can't make the setup move, you don't move. So, okay, I've done my setup move. We do our volley fire attacks.
Yep. But you can't see each other because you're upstairs through the floor. But even
But
if you
even
avoid
if you
that,
can
yeah.
see, then I need to make a 7-inch charge on 1 dice.
Yeah.
Well, 2 dice, pick the highest.
Yeah.
Because it's 5 inches
Plus
minus,
two, minus
minus
two.
2 is you roll a 6, it becomes 4. You can't charge
You
them.
can't do it.
Even if it's 4 inches, like I said, or I use terrain at 4 inches, then you need 6s. 2d6, roll a 6,
Yeah.
just to charge an Alpha Legionnaire.
Which, I mean,
4 inches above your head, you need to get a 6
You-
on 2 dice.
which I agree
Discarding one of the
becomes a
dice.
problem. But would you like to be the guy downstairs trying to charge an Alpha Legion dude upstairs? Do you think you could make that charge? Are you climbing that rope and pulling yourself over
Yeah.
the edge
Yeah.
to get the guy?
Prepper?
Precipice?
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 Did you just say piss?
I didn't. Precipice. No.
That's easy for you to say.
It isn't.
It'd be
But
like
you know what I mean? Like, trying to fight upset you've got the higher ground, you win.
I have the higher ground.
ground.
It'd be like Call of Duty when you're trying to push someone on a rooftop and they've got Bettys and shock charges all over the place.
Exactly.
That's Alpha
That's
Legion for you, isn't
literally
it?
why
They'd
you
have
ain't getting up there, mate.
all the traps all the time.
Yeah.
So the only way you can really charge an Alpha Legion person who's a floor above you is you have to move there first,
Move
then
up the next
climb
turn.
up there
Yeah.
and get ready to charge. But if you're
You
climbing
move up, and then what happens if I move up next?
Exactly.
I'm just running up, and then
Or
I get
you
to
just
the top
move
and
down again.
jump back off.
Or you just move
Yeah.
down, yeah. So you either need jump backs or cavalry or something to catch some out. That just tells you. Look, I have played many war games. You've played many war games.
many,
You
many.
play lots of Olga World
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, right? And Games Workshop have many different versions of terrain rules.
Yep.
Chat has probably played 1,000 different games with loads of different versions of terrain rules. And I think the terrain rules in Heresy 3.0 are probably the worst Games Workshop terrain rules.
I don't know how they, and there's so many of them
ever
as well.
come
So
across.
many rules. Like, how have they managed to make them all so peculiar? It's like normally
the
there's a
heavy
bit,
one
yeah,
thing and the, yeah.
and the this, and,
And no,
and
'cause
they're
another-
not looking at the interactions as well, though.
Because another good reaction of how bad they are is because Games Workshop seem to think that you only get cover in 3.0 if you're in cover, not behind cover. Someone needs to tell the military, stop hiding behind those sandbags.
Yeah,
It doesn't count
doesn't
for
work,
anything.
doesn't count.
No, you need to be on. If you're lying on top of the sandbag, you're fine.
Yeah.
But if you're behind the
Behind it,
sandbag,
doesn't count.
covered by the cover, no cover. It's just... And I know that there's some
Breathe.
community online
Yeah.
things, but I like to play the game in front of me. Like
Yeah.
this is how they intend terrain cover saves to be rare in this edition, and you to be in the train. So that's what is designed. So that's what I'm trying to do. Until
So we ought to play the game so that you can't engage any of my guys ever. You can't shoot them, you can't see them, you can't watch. Let's play that game tomorrow then and see how that one goes.
yeah, I'll set up the team with lots of
And we can
medium
go, good
terrain
game,
along.
good game, off we go.
Okay, yeah, you
Yeah.
start. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's Alpha Legion for you, and that's the terrain rules for you. And we talked about Warhammer for a moment.
We have.
Yeah.
Because you were saying about the third-party assets, and the difficulty with that, I understand, it's like all of a sudden you're not playing any of the terrain rules that are in the main core book. You're playing somebody else's PDF. And I'm not saying they're not good rules, because they might be a brilliant set of rules, but now
Yep.
you have that PDF.
Yep.
Nobody else does unless they
Yep.
then go find it. And then are you still using the same one that they're using? And who's updated this? Like we were saying about that mission pack. So Sam sent me a PDF. Sam Nash sent me a PDF mission pack the other day, which is all the missions from 2.0 and all the expansion 2.0 missions customized to work in 3.0. And they look great. It basically gives us back to all the options you had. I think there's also the core 1.0 missions made to work, which they're actually very similar to the 2.0, so less interesting but cool. But it gives us, I think, a dozen missions, a dozen maps, a dozen everything, just in their core set on just a PDF. And like we said, I think it's worth looking at. But you were saying you're not bored enough of these ones yet, and they're not available yet. So
Well, it's
maybe Warhammer will give us another.
There
one.
will come a point where I get to a point where the missions are samey, and I want to make my own up, or I want to look
at somebody else's, or they'll have done they might do us a nice book with a few in it, or maybe one of the.
That's the thing. The terrain rules is so fixable.
Yeah.
With a FAQ or something, and the missions are so fixable.
I'm surprised there's not 3 in the
thing.
What's the book? The little thin book
Isfahan, the Isfahan thing. There's 1 in that.
Yeah, 1 in it.
Which you can now get free online at Warhammer Community. Cool. So you can get that mission. So there's 4 official missions. Because one of the missions...
3 new missions coming in the next week.
Well, there we go. 3 new missions coming in the next week. Because it's something they need to fix. And terrain, hopefully. Look, I'm not at the point yet that I want to start monkeying with the rules. No. Because I am I'm telling you, I'm enjoying the game.
The more we play it, the more sense
I'm enjoying
it
the game.
makes,
I'm there now. I get it, and I like the dice. I like the challenges. I like the smoothness. I like it.
I find it frustrating they've got rid of all the rerolls, but then I also like that they've got rid of all the rerolls. It's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
I really like it's so fresh.
Makes your dice count.
Like if you weren't filming today, I've played a couple of games.
Multi-misses actually miss every time.
Multi-misses miss again. It's not 2 shots, it's 1. When you're not filming, you can see straight away the 1s, the 5s, the thing. You can see it's so transparent.
Yeah.
It's and there's a lot, even without the re-rolls, they've put a lot of variability in it, because crits on one side, auto hit, auto wound, and then you've got rending, then you've got shred, then you've got breaching, then you've got lots of mechanics in that dice roll, in the hit and the wounding dice roll, to mean lots of different things.
Yes.
So there's a full-on spread there.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So somebody said balancing of militia. Have they changed the points on that? I downloaded it, looked at it. I've not actually played it yet. So have they changed the militia book? What have they done?
The militia book came out at launch.
Yeah.
But there's been some more stuff.
That was the Solar Auxilia came out. The militia only came out the other day.
Yes, they've done the militia, and demons are now out. And demons are out as well. Demons are pretty... Demons you can charge from Deep Strike.
Yeah. But it was good.
No, yeah, but what I mean is in 3.0 Horus Heresy...
right, not much else does.
You're not allowed to charge from Deep Strike.
Right.
But the demons... You still can only... You can put all your... You can still only bring 1 unit per turn in from Deep Strike.
Okay.
But you can bring them in turn 1, and they can charge. So they're the only thing that can charge from Deep Strike. But when you bring them in on Deep Strike, the guy who summons them, you know, it used to be there, and then they moved, and then they killed everyone out of there. Now the person who summons them, they have to be placed in base with them.
Yes.
So if you've got like a summoning person...
Okay, so he's coming in with
demons
them.
Comes there. So you're not suddenly charging 28 inches across. You've got to... Yeah. So actually jumping on someone with a demon from Deep Strike in Heresy 3.0 would be a bit hard. But I like the fact that it's in there.
I'm trying to read what that is. You want... What's an phalanx? What's one of them? What does that say? Go on, old man.
Game needs to design the Flax from Legion.
What is it?
I don't know. That's a deep cut.
No idea. I can selfishly make...
The Nothern Alpha Legion Vets. Again, that's a deep cut.
That's
like Alpha the Legion book.
Very
which is
specific.
When's the last time you read that?
No.
About 2 years ago for me. That's the Chiliad 908 or whatever.
In the book
Legion. I know it's in the book Legion. But who's going to get the reference of that thing in the book Legion from the thing? I mean, I'm in Geno, Ninehead, Chiliad, whatever. Those, the genetically engineered guys.
Yes.
I remember them.
Yes.
But I don't remember that thing.
What is it?
And I do remember as well, there's a really good book in the book Legion, right?
You know, now you've said it, and you've said the Chiliad, it's all starting to sort of like drop into place.
Do you know 9.5 Chiliad?
Yeah,
genetically engineered superheroes. One of the 100. You know about the 100?
Yeah, the 100, yeah.
So, the best of the best of the best of the best, not Space Marines, right? And then they're running away from the Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
Get her, get to the chopper. And she turns around and says, slow him down, hold him here for a bit, and goes. So they make to die, and the Alpha Legion goes through them,
right,
like a Space Marine would, and then goes through the Chiliad guy at the end and stops. He's like, and he looks. He's got, he hit me, and he turns around and looks at the guy, and the guy's like, and then dies.
Gets shredded, just ripped to
but
pieces.
It made the Alpha Legion stop to go. He landed a blow. That guy, you've played Space Marine 2 when you run through people.
That is wicked,
ting, and it takes off a sliver off your health.
Yeah.
That bit is so cool. And actually, interestingly enough, the fact that he slowed down the Alpha Legion for that 1 second, that 2 second, does allow the character to get away. So
yeah, nice.
It's a brilliant bit. It landed a blow. Right. Lock in, James. Let's talk to the chat.
We do keep. I keep catching odd ones, but
for 55 minutes we've been ignoring the chat.
Smashing
So
it.
chat, this is your time to shine. Okay, don't let the side down. We've been ignoring. I've got a guest in the house.
Hi.
I can't make him leave. I'm trying, but
I've got a sneeze coming and it's making my eyes
sneeze
run.
really loudly into the microphone. No. The people with their earphones in will love it. Sneeze into the microphone.
It's like sneeze ASMR.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to lock in. We're going to throw it over to the chat.
Yes, militia levies at 5 points is nuts. I want militia levies at 2 points so I can take massive squads of them, please. That's wrong.
Your guest needs a hat or a towel.
A towel?
Well, you should always go somewhere with a towel. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hats are obviously, the Lucifer Blacks. It was Lucifer
Don't
Blacks.
do that.
And that's your one. Yeah, I do remember. Do the sneeze. Do the monster sneeze. What does James think of Heresy 3.0?
I like it. It's going okay.
How many games you played? 5?
I think
6?
that was 6 this afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah. I like it. I hate change. I always hate change. I hate it even more because I liked 7th a lot, and then I liked the fact that Heresy was 7th. So it really annoyed me that this isn't at all it.
Yeah.
But I need to play something with all my Warhammer.
It's like what they could have, should have, would have done. Imagine if 3.0 was 2.0, but they brought in the initiative modifier system rather than on, so you can have initiative 2, initiative 3.
Yeah.
That they brought
that
that
would have been
in.
Cool. Put the challenges in.
Put the challenges in.
That would work.
That would have been cool. Maybe retool some of the weaponry here or there.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all they need. Because we were saying
That
this
would have been so
like
good.
nerfing the heck out of the dreadnoughts.
Yeah.
Because you've got the multi-damage weapons now.
Yeah.
It almost feels like an overstep of too much nerfing on them.
They didn't need weapon skill 5, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4. If they'd have kept it weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5 would have been fine because a melter can one-shot them now.
Still nuke them,
yeah.
Especially when you're looking at 10 melters.
Prancing Duck, happy birthday. Last time I saw you were 13. He's now 14. He literally is 14, by the way.
Really? Hello, Prancing Duck.
The youngest person in my stream, so no one say shit or bugger. Servo Skull, thank you for dropping 5 gifted memberships. Can we give a big GG's in the chat to Servo Skull, please? Thank you very much. GG's, thank you. I appreciate the help.
Giggity.
It really helps. Silo says his local gaming group is still stuck in 2.0. I know quite a few people who have not made the change.
Yeah.
I do know
we were fairly, I mean, me and Sam Nash were discussing this for a bit, and we were saying the problem was some of the stuff from the new box isn't in it, or all the new stuff from the new box isn't in it, but also it's like, well, who do you get your games with? You know what I mean? If you end up with a split community, like, for example, you're 100% playing 3.0. Paul was quite taken with sticking with 2.0 because he'd got the stuff. And
I'm still tempted to do some 2.0
games,
battle reports here or there.
Yeah.
I'm still tempted with it because I loved it so much. Up here, by the way, what was the thing? Winters, do we need to send your army list for the narrative event? For the narrative event, army lists get sent to me within 48 hours, before 48 hours before the event. Send them to winters40k@gmail.com. Send your army list to winters40k@gmail.com before 48 hours before the event. If you are over 2,000 points and I find out before, or during the event, you'll be stripped naked and marched through the streets of Manchester. James will be walking behind you, ringing a bell, shouting shame. Yeah. And I'll be throwing cabbages at your balls. That's
excellent.
In the rules pack.
Some people pay loads of money for that kind of treatment. I'll send an email out when I get home with that link for
about 10 people have sent through army lists.
I know, that's cool.
Some of them really good.
They're on it.
Liam T, thank you for dropping a £5 donation. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Every little helps. Thank you, Liam G. Can we get some TGGs?
TGGs.
GGs.
G and T's.
Lim T says, 9th edition ended with the phenomenal addition of boarding actions. And yeah, it was around for like 2 months.
At least a month and a half.
Imagine if they'd have released boarding actions halfway through the edition, because I did a couple, and then I was quite tempted. Me and Sultan were thinking about doing a whole new boarding actions campaign, and then 8th came out, and then 10th came out.
And completely nuffed it.
It's like, so why are you going to play boarding actions when here's the new edition, here's the new things, here's that. So
doesn't make any sense.
I thought boarding actions was quite good fun.
You know what we never really got round to as well was Zone Mortalis for Heresy.
Anything besides character models you'd love to see from the end of 10th narrative. So boarding actions was really good. Besides character models, like they're bringing out like Sander and this, is there anything you'd like to see at the end of 10th?
At the end of 10th?
No, there isn't. I would have liked to see narrative missions and crusade missions and open missions at the start of 10th.
I don't really know.
A nice bit
They've got some nice models come through for it. They've really done a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's some good models. They always do good models.
They do, yeah.
The best models in the world. Blood Buffalo, I like 3.0 the more I play. Yeah, that's true. I like it the more I play. We're locking into the chat.
Yeah.
The problem is there any people use that?
I can't understand what you're saying.
So, Savoy or Sweetheart?
Sweetheart.
Exactly. So I read the thing,
yeah,
and then it doesn't make any sense.
Cabbages.
Your thumbnail is Nightmare Fuel right now. What thumbnail?
Where's a thumbnail?
I haven't put a thumbnail up for this yet.
Have we not?
That's a lie. That can go. I haven't put any thumbnails up.
Says he's been breached.
Winters. Hello.
Dark Eldar.
Hello.
Dark Angel.
He's like, Winters. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. And as a fellow Ultramarines fan, I'm a fan of all the legions except the yellow ones. What's your feelings on having our own unique unit now? Well, I like the fact that you've got your own. We've got our own unique unit again, like we used to have, like Tyranid War Vets. How many Cowgirl models do they need to make?
I think they need one for every lieutenant that they made.
And Kato Sikaris is back again. Yeah, look, Space Marine the new Cowgirl model looks good. The new Ultramarine stuff looks good. I always like it when they give some Ultramarine love, but I like it. Well, I like you know,
something to go with your
this
lion.
fella. I like that fella. I like.
Who's that? I can't see.
That's Darneth Lysander.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That makes you think like when they get to Assault Terminators.
Yeah.
How cool
and they are going to be good, aren't they?
Yeah, man. That guy is hench. But no, all the characters are good. The thing about Calgar and those guys, you can tell that was a quick, like, 1 minute. Space Marine 2 is really successful. Let's get some of these out.
Yeah, quick.
Because if
sell more Calgars.
If they knew what they were doing, that would have
ready.
Yeah, like the Titus model came out like a couple of months after as well. If they had the models
just once
ready to go.
Yeah, that'd be novel, wouldn't it?
Imagine if they have a thing that happens and they have some models that come out at the same time when the thing happens. That would be good.
What legion should James do now? It's Sam Nash. Don't listen to him. Yeah. So I was doing Iron Warriors next, but Hugo's doing Iron Warriors now, which I'm painting, and I'm not painting more Hazard Stripes, so that's not happening. Yes. But Dark Angels or Space Wolves, because I probably need a Loyalist. And I was debating Salamanders, but Sam Nash is now doing Salamanders, so we don't need them either. Okay.
Can you grab the Land Raider?
This one?
Yes. Because Wrath of Constantine says, what minis are you currently working on? So I finished the Rhinos for the Emperor's Children, and now we've done the Land Raider for the Emperor's Children. So these are all done now.
Up there.
Cock-locked and ready to rock.
It's got spikes on it.
So then I need to do one more Noise Marine who's built over there. And that'll be all the Legionaries for the Emperor's Children for 40k. And then up there's 30 Demonettes and 6 Fiends. I'm going full Chaos. No, there.
Not that one.
Oh, that's a Fulgrim. I've got a Fulgrim backlog.
Yes.
I've got 2.
You've got multiple Fulgrims.
I've got a 30k Fulgrim and a 40k Fulgrim backlog. Fulgrim's down there and Fulgrim's up there.
You do not need a Fulgrim backlog.
Imagine if you had a Fulgrim backlog.
That sounds awful.
Backing you up.
Just, yeah.
Yeah. Fulgrim's having a good time, but I'm not sure about me.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I've got a Fulgrim backlog. But it's Primarks. You've got to put some time aside to paint the Primarks.
Spray pink, it'll be fine.
You might like that, man. Just spray pink. Done.
Done.
Look at this, excessive. I didn't want the pink though. I actually tested the pink.
Yeah.
And I liked it, but it's something, the Isfan colours, the OG Palatine purple colours.
Yeah.
There's just something about that.
It does look nice.
Maybe because I've got the OG purple Palatine colours on the 30k.
Are they the
Emperor's
same
Children.
colour?
Is exactly.
So that's quite nice as well then, because that
Steel
means
purple.
you can double up some of it together where you need to.
Well, you can't put those loadouts on the 30k stuff, so I can't actually double up.
What?
That is not.
You can't run Havocs.
You can't run Havocs and HK.
You can run Havocs.
You can't. Oh yeah, you
Sam
can.
Nash, you can
No,
run
you
Havocs
can.
because
You
I've just
can.
done
You
some
can.
Havocs for your
On the Rhinos,
yeah.
you can do
Yeah.
Havocs. Yeah, you can run
So
them.
you can run them.
Yeah, I could run them, but I'm not gonna, because you gotta have the special Land Raider for the special ones and the 40k Land Raider for the 40 ones.
They've got you.
You can't
mate.
have the same. They've
That's how they
made
get
me
you.
buy all the Rhinos and
Twice.
Land Raiders and Terminators again.
You wait till they
They
do a
made me
different
buy
drop
all the
pod.
things again. They do two different drop pods now. Have you noticed that they do the 40k drop pods come in a pack of 2,
Right.
and the 30k drop pods come in a pack of 1?
But you can only want one anyway because you can only bring one in a turn.
And the 30k drop pods, 2 30k drop pods, which you get 1 each, cost £10 more than the 2 40k drop pods that you get in a 2 for 1. In a 2.
So annoying.
Yeah, but they look exactly the same. So
you're saying buy the 40k ones?
So buy the 40k ones. Buy the 40k ones.
So you're telling me you are allowed to use your 40k vehicles for Heresy?
No, you buy the 30k Heresy. It's got a no. I'm afraid if you want to play the Heresy, you need to buy your entire army.
Pay the Heresy tax.
You've got to pay the Heresy tax. Then
What about Fellblades?
I don't make the rules. Fellblades are only Legends choices in 40k, right?
I hope they're not a Legends choice in Heresy because they've just made a plastic one.
But it's not out yet. It's all over the community thing.
That they might release one soon.
Well, you know it's coming soon when it suddenly appears all over the Instagram. Hey, look at these Fellblades painted by the community things.
Yeah,
that came up today. There was loads of... So that means the plastic
They're on the way.
Fellblades are imminent.
I wonder if they'll be available by the time we get to Element. I wonder if people will be picking them up on the day. We're there in 2 weeks.
It's normally 2 weeks from pre-orders. So
we've not
it
done
might
pre-order
be,
yet.
And they haven't done the pre-order week yet. So it's normally 2 weeks, but sometimes it's a week.
Isn't there also Mark II Assault Marines as well?
They're coming as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like a bit of Mark II Assault
The
Marines.
thing about the Mark II Assault Marines. So in the Mark VI Assault Marine pack, there's chainswords.
Yes.
And then the only other weapons you can put on the Sarge are the Power Fists or Power Claws, right?
Yeah.
But Assault Marines, you can also put 2 power weapons in there, which
Yes.
don't come in the box. Right? You can give them chain axes, charnable weights
Yeah.
on normal guys.
Yeah.
So in the Mark VI ones, you've got chainswords or Power Fists in there. On the Mark II ones, it's all chain axes. And I don't know
Okay.
what the special weapon is in there.
Isn't it the heavy chain axe one?
It might be the heavy chain axe,
I
yeah.
think
But
it's
on
the
the
heavy
pictures,
chain
there's all the
axe.
chain axes.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, and you can take chainswords or chain axes on an assault squad. They're the same points cost, but they don't. There's none of the special weapons in there. So if you really want to do an assault pack Marines properly, you also have to buy the separate assault pack box as well.
Yes.
Because they do stuff like this, look. As well as all the things, they all sell like weapon packs.
Yeah.
So
Which is surprisingly good value if you actually want all of those weapons.
if you want all of them, but who's going to use the flamers? Mind you, Panic 1 now.
Yeah, panic flamers, mate.
It might be a thing. This has got rotor cannons in, which do suppressive, and I said do, but rotor cannons are terrible. Don't get them. Plasma's pretty bad
But you
as
could
well.
run them as Iliastus assault cannons.
You could.
Blood Angel one. There's a few of them have it, don't they?
Blood Angels, they've taken them from Blood Angels.
Have they really?
They're only with the Imperial Fist now.
No.
Volkite,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody's allowed their toys anymore.
Yeah. But Volkite's really good. Melter's really good. Flamer's really good.
Plasma?
Plasma's not... See, Plasma breaches on a 6, which is nice. And if you overcook it, it breaches on a 5, but it's still only
But
1
all
damage.
your guys die, yeah.
And it still gets hot. Yeah. These do have Volkite charges in, though. So if you want the... Mind you, Volkite charges are terrible.
Yeah, you want the big
Volkite
one.
calibers,
Yeah.
points for points, are really good. I've got
Yeah,
another
like
one there.
Serpentias make sense because it's the pistol version.
Yeah, I do like Volkite weaponry. It still burns. They've all lost a shot, but it still burns really well. Anyway, let's lock in on the chat. We were locking in on the chat.
Which Legion are you getting fell blades? How many fell blades do you need, Winters? 7.
So, yeah. So,
Iron Warriors, Iron Hands.
the thing is, I could stick them in...
All of them.
It wouldn't work well. My Raven Guard collection is very Raven Guardy, so
Yes.
I don't want a super heavy tank in there.
Sure.
Right? The Death Guard is very Death Guardy, heavy weapons teams and da-da-da-da. It would work in there just. So there's only a couple of things it could work in. The Iron Hands, it would really work in the Iron Hands.
Yes, definitely.
But I've got 10,000 points of that and a lot of guns in there already.
It's nowhere near enough. How many boxes full is that?
That's a lot of what? Really useful boxes?
Yeah.
That's 8 really useful boxes
Yeah,
of
so
stuff.
it's about the same as I've got of the Alpha Legion there.
Yeah, it's quite a chunk. But Alex SEO is working on his word bearers.
Yes.
And I've been kind of helping him. He's up there.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
up
so-
there. He's got just over 3,000 points now. And now he's done his Galval back and he's finally working on some guns.
Normal stuff.
He's finally adding some autocannon teams, some rhinos, some stuff. He's put all the pain in it. Now he's like, oh, no, I actually need some
Need
tactical
some
marines.
stuff to score some points.
And so I said a Fellblade would work well in his force because
Yes.
then he's got some guns, then he's got a big tank, and it doesn't.
Yeah, because they've not really got that sort of big blob. He's not got the Cerberus or
No.
that sort of thing. And
So I think the Fellblade is going to go in Alex's thing. Also, Wordbearers did function as a legion in the lore. I mean, they did have the stuff,
yeah,
but they did function as a legion heavy force. So I think the first blade is going to go in Alex's stuff. I
Okay.
think.
What about the other 6?
And the
You need a 3 in one lot.
Iron Warriors are definitely when we get there.
Iron Warriors, I mean, 3 are they?
Want a really big tank.
It's a shame they don't do the different turrets for them, isn't it?
They're coming. You know that the first box has just got one turret.
Yeah.
You just know that
Feels
in a
like
year's
easy build.
time
Yeah.
they'll put the other 2 sprues in there as well.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Does
Mind
the-
you, the Volkite one isn't great on the really big tank.
No?
So there's 3
Yeah,
fell
I'm trying to think
blades.
which ones there
There's
is.
the glaive. There's the fell glaive. There's the fell blade, and the other
Falchion.
one, and the falchion. The falchion's got the tank killing tank.
Yeah.
So that's the really good one. And the Volkite one is just anti-infantry, and you don't want anti-infantry on a really
On
good
a
tank.
700-point tank, yeah.
700?
I know.
650 points.
Yeah. But when you consider for that, you could have like a Warhound Titan with 2 heavy flamers.
Yeah.
With those double torrent flame templates
Yeah.
and all the panic.
Yeah.
So much panic.
The Fellblade is just so cool, though.
I know.
It's one gun. Mind you, the gun isn't too bad because you've got the blast one, which is large, but
Is
you've
it
got the small blast.
7-inch or is it
It's-
5?
It's a 5-inch and a 3-inch. But the 3-inch blast is, I think it's damage 4,
Right.
but it's ordnance D, so it always counts as stationary because it's a super heavy.
Super heavy, yeah.
So it's damage 8. It's either damage 6 or damage 8. Flat damage 6.
Gross.
Flat damage 8 on the big gun, the AP round. And remember, you've also got 4 shots on the sponsoons with 3 damage, and you've got a demolisher shell in there as well.
Yeah.
So,
And demolishers are good.
and it's a super heavy, so it can split fire all over the place. It counts as stable and doesn't snap fire. It's much better than the Cerberus or the Typhon. The problem with the Cerberus and the Typhon, they got 12 hull points.
Yeah.
And because it's a Lord of War, you can only make reactions to other Lords of War.
Yeah. Oh, is that still a thing then? 'Cause
It
that
was,
was a thing
only
before.
a thing for knights and higher before.
Right, okay.
So knights couldn't respond to stuff shooting at them,
Yeah.
but super heavy tanks could. Now they've rolled it, and Titans couldn't, and but it was knights and up. Now they've rolled it all the way down to super heavies.
So it can't. Your Typhons can't react.
So your Typhons can't pop smoke if a 10-man multi-melter team jumped
Jumped
out behind and is putting 60 damage worth up your pipe. You're just dead.
Yeah, you are.
But a Spartan can,
That's
and
frustrating.
other
isn't
things
it?
can. So 12 hull points. I've run a Cerberus and Typhon off camera a couple of times. Isn't enough for them. They can die.
Right.
But 18 hull points on the Fellblade is going to be enough in a 4-turn game to make sure. I think people won't bother shooting it. I think you'll just pay the tax.
Just ignore it, let it kill.
Let it kill what it wants to kill. Yeah.
I think if you've got an army that's specifically good at killing armour, it doesn't really pose that much of a threat. But if you've got an army, I mean, like that Alpha Legion that I brought today, like that, I couldn't touch your Spartans.
You brought enough multi-melters, but I killed them.
You brought 5. And they were spread out. There's literally 3 on rhinos and then 2 in the headhunter teams.
Yeah.
Only 5, and they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Although we did discover that multi-melters are funny, aren't they, in headhunter teams because they hit on 2s.
They hit on 2s with precision.
With precision.
Alpha Legion, the headhunters have precision. Precision on the 4-up. And for every 5 models, you can put a multi-melter in there.
It's like, so I have a multi-melter sniper!
You can have a unit of 10 guys with 2 multi-melters in, and they've both got precision.
Hitting on 2s.
Killing
on 2s.
There's your warlord, dead.
Yeah.
There's your banner guy, dead. Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, that was good.
Just a little bit of precision.
I wonder if the microphone can pick that up.
I think it can. It is. It's hearing it.
That kid on his lawnmower, zooming up and down the street, he's the coolest person in the whole of Swindon. You know. I wish I was that cool when I was 12.
Groovy.
Anyway, let's lock in on the chat. Let's see what the chat has to say. Let's raise the IQ up. The bike, we heard it. Yep. Fortunately, I'm playing Death Guard and Horus Heresy, so I'm more inclined to the Cerberus and Typhon Super Heavies. Yeah, but they can only move 4. No, but they're Lord of Wars, so they move for the full distance and counter stationary all the time.
Okay.
Like, I ran the Typhon twice in my Death Guard, and on both occasions it died because Spartans shooting at it, Multi-Melt was shooting at it. Death Guard, see, here's another thing. Terminators can all bring Reaper autocannons.
Yes. All?
Yeah, I think it's all
You
of them.
can get the whole squad.
Yes, where's the book? It's here somewhere.
So you can have, it's in the other room.
You can have a chunk of them walking around all over the place, and so if they're only moving 4 inches, then they count as stationary, and so you've got a unit of Terminators walking 4, walking 4, walking 4.
You used to be able to do 1 in 5 or something.
It's definitely a lot, and they all count as 3 shots because you're stationary. But even if you move the long way, it can be 2 shots. I think it's all.
He's going to find the book. Tartarus Siege Terminators from the PDFs that Liam T has just said.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is Reaper autocannons and Death Guard nasty.
That is pretty gross.
I shouldn't keep giving people filthy ideas, should I? Right, lock in. We're going to be professional. We're going to talk to the Hi chat. Welcome to this Talky Tuesday live stream. We can edit all that bullshit out. Let's lock in and let's make this about you. I'm here with James from March of Order, UK. Say hi, James.
Hi, James.
Hi.
Stormhammer is very strong now, is it?
Yes, we could talk about the balanced data slate. The balanced data slate came out recently.
Oh, is that in 40k? I thought you meant in Heresy. No, you meant in Heresy, look there.
In Heresy?
In Heresy.
Yeah.
Stormhammer
Legend's Choice. No, Solar Auxilia.
Yeah.
That's the one with all the lance cannons and all the guns in Solar Auxilia.
Is it?
You know, it's the one with the turret on top of the turret with all the stuff all the way around. It's
I thought the Stormhammer was the one with the muzzle brake on the end of the...
No, the Stormhammer is the one with... It looks redunk.
Is it the Forge World kit one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that. That's cool. I don't think it's got las cannons all over it. No more than any of the other ones.
Yeah, you know, that one with all the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has a
turret, and then a turret. Yeah, I've got one of those. They're cool.
They're about 900 points or something.
Are they really? They didn't used to be.
Yeah.
My militia's probably an absolute mountain of points now then.
Yeah.
Completely unplayable.
Spartans are the real meta, says Jink.
Spartans are good.
I played 16, 17 games of Horus Heresy now, and I've seen a Spartan die once.
You're going to try hard tomorrow.
Once. James, how do you make your tea?
With a tea bag.
And?
Hot water.
Builder's brew, right?
Builder's brew, yeah.
Builder's brew, NATO standard is the only way. I made him one, of course. Yeah. In 40k, the Orcs have had a load of pretty good buffs. Yes, they have. That's the balanced data slate. James, what do you know about the balanced data slate?
It came out.
Good.
It's balanced. but probably not as balanced as it should have been. Sounds like the way that it's probably going to be. No, I haven't looked. Not in the slightest.
The only thing I quite like from it, I mean, points go up, points go down, things go right, things go left.
Depends what they need to
The
sell.
thing that annoyed me was Emperor's Children in 40k.
Yes.
They're little guys on foot. They're little line guys, tormentors.
Yes.
They had 4 attacks.
Okay.
4 attacks. It's good because assault intercessors 4 attacks.
Yeah,
So they're
yeah.
4 attacks. They're super elite, flawless blades. 3 attacks.
But are they loads more powerful or attacks?
Strength 6 -2 damage.
Powerful but not ridiculous. But
I mean,
so you lose an attack though on the guy who's meant to be the
'cause
most
a
amazing
relic blade-
swordsman in the army.
Relic blade on a Blade Guard veteran, for example, is strength 5 -2 damage. So this is strength 6 -2 damage.
But they lose an attack.
3 attacks, but it's less than the weaker guys who aren't at a... Anyway,
Yeah.
the balance status later fixed it. They've given flawless blades 4 attacks.
Okay, cool. Right.
So that's the one
That's
thing
a
that
good
I
one.
took out of there. I was reading through the
So I
stuff
thought you meant
and,
they'd put them down.
No.
Right.
They've put them where they
should
should
have
have been to begin with, given them 4 attacks, which means I might actually field them a few times now, but they only have their toughness 5 with 3 wounds and a 5 up invulnerable save, whereas Blade Guard veterans 4 up invulnerable save, which is why I need a Land Raider to stick them in, because as soon as you get them out and sneeze
all
in their
die.
general direction, they die.
So are we
there's a lot
fairly
of
sure we're
points.
getting a new edition for 40k next year?
Or
Is
every
that
3 years
normally on
since
cycle?
7th edition,
Yeah.
so 7th to 8th, 3 years, 8th
Yeah.
to 9th, 3 years, 9th to 10th, 3
3
years. Heresy 2.0 to 3.0, 3 years. How dare they? So we should start seeing the hype coming through in April, and it comes out May, end of May.
June into it, but yeah.
Is it June?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay.
So,
I might hang fire then. I might not bother learning to play this one. I might just miss the entire edition.
Well, you've played a few games.
I have literally played 3 games.
Played a few
I played
games.
3 games.
3 games in this edition, and then
But I
11th
played a
edition
lot
done.
of Heresy.
You played a lot of Heresy.
A lot of Heresy.
Yeah.
Because that was good.
Yeah.
And I've been playing a bit of Old World with Paul,
Yeah.
which is good, but
Check-
different.
Check out Say Hi Paul on YouTube.
Yes.
He's a legend.
He is a ledge.
Yeah.
And he's very tolerant with me not knowing the rules, and he doesn't get at all upset when I don't move the GGs in the right or the horses in the right way and pivot things from the wrong and call pivoting. What else do they do? Pivot, and one you do from a corner, one you do in the middle. Pivot
Close
and
the
wheel,
door and all that.
wheel
Pivot and wheel,
and
close
wheel
all the
and
doors.
pivot and
Yeah.
all. Oh, you get. He's very tolerant of me being an idiot. So yeah. But they're good games. I like the way it plays. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it. And it's weird doing your charges at the beginning of your movement phase before you've moved.
Yeah.
You don't get to move before you charge.
Well, it's
So, that messes with my brain.
you do the charge phase
Yeah.
before you move and shoot.
Yep.
Because then you're engaged, you're charging. When you're charging
Three-dimensional chess.
if you think about it in a battle,
Yeah.
the guys that are charging off.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're already gone before the people
Before
start
the guys,
moving.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
got to
'cause
charge, then you've got to move, and then you've got the thing, and then you're back to the thing.
Was it second edition you used to charge in the movement phase, didn't you? Because you either walked,
in
which was your
40k?
40k.
Yes.
You used to do your movement or your run or
Yes.
your charge.
There was
which
no running. There was fleet, but there was no running.
Well, there was run. There was move. So you'd move 4, or you'd run 8, or
Or
you'd
the rush
charge
thing,
8,
yeah.
and that was your
But it
or
wasn't
whatever it
called
was.
running. It was called
Marching or
It was
advancing.
it was all
It was
the
a
old
thing,
double
yeah.
action thing. Like
Yeah.
you can do 2 things. It's like the
Yeah,
double
yeah.
action thing, which still exists in Necromunda and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was that going on. Second edition though was more of a role playing game with miniatures.
Not as bad as
Rogue Trader.
Rogue Trader, but yes.
Yeah, no one played first edition.
We all had it, but
No.
we just couldn't work out what to do with it.
Even the people who said they played it, I've spoken to these people, and
Nobody
they're like,
knew.
"Yeah, but we did this and we did this."
You just
and
make
we
your
did
own
that."
stuff
You
up.
remember that the people who were trying to play it then
We're
are
12.
like 50, 60. Yeah, exactly. Like I had it, but we never played that game. That's
Played
why
Blood
I
Bowl. Played
I
Blood
played
Bowl.
Blood Bowl. Well, that's why and when Space Hulk came out, and when Adeptus Titanicus and Epic came out, I played the
Epic,
crap out of
yeah,
that.
played
Played the
loads of
shit out of
Epic,
that because
yeah.
you could play it. It was
It made sense, and it
Yeah.
had specific rules that you
Yeah.
followed. Yeah. We're getting a new Blood Bowl as well, aren't we? There's a new one coming out.
yeah, but we've had like 3 editions of Blood Bowl and they haven't touched the rules. They've just tweaked a bit.
You know, they fucked the rules a little bit worse.
The last edition has been around for like 11 years.
No, it hasn't.
It has.
No,
They haven't touched it for ages.
Am I just older? Has it just been longer than I think it has?
You're really old. They haven't touched Blood Bowl for ages.
They have, because we've got the pretty front cover with the really bright book. There was one before that, and that was different rules. Second edition, we're on third. Second was around for ages. Third's only been around. I'm gonna say not long, but probably 5-6 years.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really bright compared to the other one.
Okay.
And the book's everywhere.
Because I only just picked up Blood Bowl again recently. I've done quite a bit of it, and it's really good fun. But I didn't touch it for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And to my mind, it's still the same edition that it was 20 years ago.
No, it's not.
It feels exactly the same.
But that's because you're running around on a square pitch,
with tackle boxes,
throwing stuff. Yeah.
Tackle boxes, they're the same, fumbling, throwing,
lobbing gobbos up the
all the
table,
same.
and yeah.
You don't want to be anywhere near the crowd because they'll tear you apart. That's the same.
You have to pray to Nuffle.
Pray to Nuffle, yeah. The weather table, that's the same. I mean,
I love how that's on the cheat sheet. You
What?
know how when you start playing it a bit and you're like, oh, cool, they give you a cheat sheet. Half of it's useless. It's literally the 4 rolls you do at the beginning of the game for like the weather, the crowd, the pray to Nuffle. You're like, why does that need to be on the cheat sheet?
Yeah.
Like knowing how to pass the ball would be useful on a cheat sheet.
Yeah.
But the prayer to Nuffle, not so much.
The Heresy 3.0 cheat sheet is actually useful.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to take it with me whenever I go.
I refer to that all the time.
Yeah.
It's actually quite useful.
Oh, I like the crit hit thing.
The crit hit thing.
Yeah, because
we were doing 7th game of Heresy, and he just figured out what
just found
hits
it.
are.
Yeah, talk to Sam. That's what we do. Oh, if your weapon and ballistic skill 8, you get a reroll or something on a missed shot. No, get crit hits. Sam, if you're there, you get crit hits, which are amazing.
Critical hits and rending are in the same on Heresy 3.0. Basically, if you've got a crit to hit or a rending to hit, and you roll that dice, it auto wounds and counts as AP.
AP2.
Yeah.
And
the only difference between a crit and a rending is crit is also 1 damage, plus 1 damage. So a
plus
rending,
1 damage, which is
rending
what we
does
then
exactly
found
the
out
same
why
thing.
the Exodus is really good with his ballistic skill 8.
Well, he's heavy.
He's
heavy D, so that's 2 damage.
Yeah, and then he gets his thing on a 3+ because he's 8.
He's ballistic skill 8, so he hits on a 2, but 4's crit.
4s
or 3s,
auto wound. Yeah, something like that.
High. A 6 is a. Ballistic skill 6 is crits on a 6. Ballistic skill 7 is crits on a 5. Ballistic skill 8 is crit on a 4.
Okay, so on a 4, but that's...
So he hits on a 2, and on a 4 he automatically wounds at 3 damage.
Yeah. Which is
and on
nuts.
a 2 or 3, then you roll a wound.
Yeah.
And that would be 2 damage even if he moved.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4's to hit, that's 3 damage, pinning 1 on whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
And he didn't even get to shoot cards.
He's basically firing multi-melters 72 inches away.
Yeah. With precision.
With precision. Yeah, you killed
He
one of
was
my
useful.
dudes. You
I
went,
did.
oh look, I can see him through the thing and through
Thunk! Down you
Have
go.
you read Nemesis in the Heresy?
Probably. I've done all of them because I did them on audiobook
so
in the
there's
right
a shot
order,
in there where the Vindicator assassin takes a shot from like 5 miles away.
Yes.
He's on one hill. He shoots it over another hill, through this city street blocks, into the square.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Is that
It's
the
like,
one where he
look,
nails
you
the
know,
knot Horus, isn't it?
Don't put spoilers for 20-year-olds. Yes.
Yeah.
The
The one where he
20-year-old
shoot-
story. Yeah. It's one of my favourite ones.
That's a good one.
I like Nemesis. It's a slow burn. It takes a while to get going, but once you get to the halfway point, you can't put it down. It's like, oh, I've got to keep going, I've got to keep going, got to keep going. It's one of those ones.
Do like the audiobooks.
Let's lock into the chat. Lock in. Hi, guys. Hi, Rick. Too busy building deodorant tanks to play the game.
Who's
Dude,
building
do
deodorant
you remember the old deodorant tanks?
Yeah.
I tried to build one of them, and it didn't look anything like the one in the White Dwarf.
Hello, Rick. Are you all prepared for our game next Friday? When Winters is going to be late.
Gonna build a Blood Bowl team. Once never played it. Blood Bowl's nice.
Yeah.
It is. It's a war
Hockey
game
themes,
with a moving objective.
Yeah.
It's actually quite tactical.
I think it's easier to make it very competitive than 40k because you don't have that inaccuracy of tape measures and movable terrain. I mean, if you knock the table and things move, it's like, oh no, was he this close or that close or whatever. Whereas that, it's like, I've moved a square.
Yeah.
You can't get those little weird jank in the same way. It's actually got to be tactical.
Squares. Yeah. Winters and James, what's your favourite line from Warhammer book? You first. Okay, me.
You go first. I'm trying to think of one.
Are you blind? So in Flight of the Eisenstein, Garrow says everything to Dawn, and Dawn doesn't believe him. And Dawn looks at Primark right in the eye and says, "Are you blind?" That bit's so cool. Fun. The first time we saw someone stand up to a Primark. Dawn punts Garrow through the wall.
I can't think of any lines.
That's a really good line. Huh?
I like Khan.
There's a nice bit in the Emperor of Mankind. Here's one. Okay, so the demon Drachnian, Echo of the First Murderers, born, stretches out into the webway, starts going on a rampage. Right.
Yeah.
Echo of the First Murder first corporalizes into this reality.
Yes.
And the first thing he comes across is some little gun servitors. And he's like, life, soul, life, soul. And he's like, and it was pitiful and it was dry and it made him ill. Sometimes it matters very much from whence the blood flows.
Nice.
And he's like, more blood, go. That line in there, maybe that was good, man.
Nice.
That was really good.
I can't think of any line offhand that really. I mean,
okay,
classic vintage Khan stuff like Kilmaine Burn.
Khan, would you like to know who killed Argyle Tal? That's a good line. Khan saying, "Get up" to Erebus 3 times in a row. Get up. And he doesn't even know how he got down there or why he's losing limbs all of a sudden. Those are good lines. Sam and I have been discussing lists and rules today. Nice.
Excellent.
Are you two? Are they fighting together, Sam? And who am I fighting with?
You're with me.
Am I with you?
Well, you're with me and Hugo, yes.
I'm with you and Hugo.
Yes.
Can I bring a Primark?
So that was what we needed to talk about. Quick, while they're both there.
I'm bringing Primark.
He wants to bring a Primark. But he's only bringing one and we're not bringing one. So
one,
that means
you bring one Primark.
You can bring one and we can
I'll bring a
Primark.
Primark. You bring a Primark.
So you can bring Dawn.
See, the thing is, because we need 10,000 points, so you need to put Primark in a bus with a big squad. That's 1,500
Rick's bringing
points
a
right
serious
there.
party bus, so he can definitely put a Primark in his party bus.
Oh, it's Mastodon or something.
Yeah.
Mastodons aren't great.
No, I know. I think you'd be better off with 3 Spartans.
My favourite line in Warhammer is, "Ow, Argyle Tal was cool, but it was also a word bear for..." No. See, Argyle Tal, there's a couple of heroes that were born in the wrong legion. Garrow, Loken, example, yeah? Khan and Argyle Tal were heroes born in the wrong legion. Argyle Tal was such a G that he was turning Ram, the demon inside of him, into a good thing. Into a good demon. And Erebus had to have him killed. He was,
Yeah.
because the warp is neither positive or negative, right? It's what. So he was making,
Yes. So
I can bring one to Sam Welcome. Just one
Primark per side. One on the traitors, one on the loyalists. So you're bringing the World Eaters, aren't you? With Angron, yes?
Well, don't tell them now. I was thinking about bringing Horus Ascended.
I'll do that then.
And then, because Horus gives us all
That's
a...
Let's do that.
What?
Do that. That sounds funnier.
And then Horus will beat the crap out of anyone they bring along.
No, because then he'll bring Russ.
Will he?
I don't know. Russ with the salamanders.
Russ with the sun. I don't know. Bring a Primark. Sorry, I can't hear you over all the innocent civilians Argyle Tal and Khan were butchering. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they were in the wrong legion. They shouldn't have really... Yeah.
There was some good in there.
There was some butchering going on.
But that's Space Marines, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you look at just the day-to-day life of even the good Space Marines, they were butchering.
They don't get paid very much, Space Marines either. Never... they don't get very many days off. Guess I'll bring Dawn then. So don't bring Dawn.
He's going to have to. He's bringing the yellow ones.
Bring the yellow ones. We need to build a wall for him to sit the yellow ones on. Otherwise they won't be happy. They won't be happy.
And then we need to bring the...
How was Khan in the wrong legion? I wasn't saying he wasn't... Khan was in the right legion. Khan... There are... At the start of the Heresy, there were good sides and bad sides, but there was a great deal of overlap, which is why Isfan 3 happened. Isfan 3 was 4 traitor legions purging themselves of people who would be good guys. Yeah. There was a lot of overlap. So you have Garrow, you have Loken, you have Arvida. You have many people, Severin, who come from the bad guy legions, who ended up being good guys. And you also have a bunch of good guys who ended up turning into bad guys. There's the White Scars having a go at Sigismund at the start of the Solar War, for example. What I'm saying is Khan would have been a good guy. Khan was of noble blood. Sigismund liked him. Sigismund a G. Argotal a G. These are... You could judge a person by the friends he has. Khan was loyal and honourable to the core. So much so that he followed Angron right off a cliff because he was loyal and honest to the core. And Khan would have been a good one. Like, I think... what is it? Who's he? Night Lord guy. Sev. He would have been fine. He's think? Okay. Narek of the Word.
Yes.
Yeah, he would have been. There's a bunch of them that, and I think Khan.
I don't think any of the word bearers are good. They literally didn't have to purge their ranks at all. They were just
did.
like...
No,
they didn't.
There was some purging.
No, they didn't. They sent like one small boat off into the warp to just be like, you guys go check that out.
There's a line in First Heretic. There's a bit in First Heretic before the Isfahan 5 drop site massacre, and he's actually talking. Like Argotal's talking to the thing, and then talking to the thing is like, oh, we need to do this. This is our Isfahan 3. And the guy, the Night Lord guy, whoever he's talking to, said, yeah, but why didn't you do that at Isfahan 3?
Well, you've done that.
He said, we've done it.
Yeah.
Over the last 40 years, we've done it already. Well, surely there'll be some left who da-da-da. And Argotal says, yes, there probably is.
Yeah.
But they're so minuscule and spread out.
Yeah. They're not going to change.
So what Argotal is literally saying at the time of the drop site massacre is there's still some loyalist word bearers out there. And Narek of the Word is one of them. Well, Narek of the Word truly believed that the Emperor of Mankind was a god. Yeah. And even when he turned up and said, I'm not the Messiah, I'm just a very naughty boy.
He still wouldn't have it. Yeah.
He says that was the greatest test that the word bearers thing, and Lorgar failed that test.
Yeah.
And all of the word bearers failed that test and should have still worshipped him as the God Emperor of Mankind. And Narek passed the test.
With the lectus,
So he was as loyal can be to the Emperor.
Yes.
And spent the rest of his life trying to track down Lorgar and kill him.
It's definitely his voice, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
100% correct.
Let's
voice.
lock in. Let's ask the chat some stuff.
The word bearers were so evil. Yes. Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, the word bearers were so evil that they had to send the people even they didn't like to Calth to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that. Brief cameo from the Emperor there. Ancient Rylanor is an absolute G. There's a short story called The Ancient Awakes, which is in the Primark's... You know, you got the Primark series.
Yeah.
In the Primark series, there's 3 anthologies in there, which feature Primarks, and one of them is The Ancient Awakes, and it carries on with the Ancient Rylanor story, which is really good. Highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Lock in. Time for Space Marine Ball Sweat Tea. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Heresy books, I literally just went through them in order on audiobook.
Yeah.
Like, I've done them... I think I've finished them all 3 times right the way through.
Nice.
But by doing it in order, though, you lose something. I keep meaning to sort of go through and collate which ones I need to listen to next to each other.
So here's the thing. I read them through as they came out. I was there to get the first
day the
book.
Horus fell.
I was there the day. It was released, the first Black Book and the Angron miniature and the first Heretic, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Or Horus Rising.
Yeah.
Was released on a games day like 16 years ago, and you could.
It's longer ago than that one.
20, you
it's
had
a long
you had
time
to go
ago.
to Birmingham NEC to buy it, and then it was out in the shops the next day. So we went all the way up there, and I got my Black Book. I got Horus Rising, and I got the Angron, which is the one I'll probably be taking to this thing.
Excellent.
Then I was, and I read them all the way through. Now. And then I read them, and then what happened is you read them, and then you have a break and collect them together, and then I couldn't read those, so I go back and start again and read them all the way through and do that chunk and So I read them, and then when Heresy 2.0 came out, me and Alex started listening to them on Audible. Monday night is Heresy night. He comes around here, we paint, and we're up to the Emperor of Mankind now.
Nice.
So since Heresy 2.0 dropped. He's done all of them, and it's the first time I've done them on audio.
Oh, is it? Right,
Yes.
okay. I see, I've never read them. I hate reading, so...
So 2 things. One, the
The
bad
voices are on.
Jonathan Keeble, Toby Lutworth, awesome. Even when they narrate books which aren't as good, like I don't like Damnation of Pythos.
Right.
I don't
Yes,
think that's very good.
Okay.
But it's narrated by Toby Longworth,
Who's brilliant.
so to listen to it
It's loads easier.
is amazing.
Yeah, it's just loads easier.
Iron Hand space fighting dinosaurs in space. I was reading this going, what is this? But
Yeah.
when I was listening to it,
it's
fantastic.
Like, oh my God, I'm in.
The Last Church I thought was really good as a short story. As Audible, it's amazing. So the bad books on Audible are still pretty bad.
Yeah.
But some of the Audible books...
There's not many that I would say are bad either, though. Like...
Fury of the Abyss, whatever that one's called.
Which one's that? Go on.
The big abyss from the Saturnine shipyard. It doesn't make any sense. Battle for the Abyss.
Oh, yes, for the big, yes.
That one's terrible. Talan, not good. There's some books that...
I beg your pardon. The Talon one's
Because
amazing.
you see, you've done it on Audible and I'm not to Audible yet.
Yeah, you see,
So-
I really like that. It's a bit weird and doesn't really go where you're expecting it to go, but I really like that book. Like that was one of the whatsits that really made me want my militia. Like, I really want just
Nice.
to tank a company of Russers going out and getting screwed by Alpha Legioners.
And any book that makes you want to go out like Gaunt's
And buy
Guides and
models.
doing it, it's good.
Yeah, who knew?
So what I'm saying is the audio series, it's better to listen to. You get more enjoyment listening to the whole series on Audible than you do reading it.
Yeah.
I
The
think.
Dark Angel ones were hard at the beginning.
Yes.
But
see-
I really enjoyed them
See,
the second time round more than the first.
exactly. The second time around, they're much better. Like some legions don't even get a proper backstory, like Night Lords, Iron Hands, Thingy Bob. But Dark Angels players,
They got loads, yeah.
they get a whole book about Dark Angels not being Dark
Dark-
Angels
yeah.
before the Imperium even turns
I really
up.
enjoyed the stuff with what is it, Numiel,
Nemiel and Zahariel.
Zahariel, that one, yeah,
Nemiel
and all
Zahariel,
of that,
yeah.
and like the going to the castle
Yeah.
and doing the things and waiting outside
It's
and
like
going.
some
off
people
into
don't
the
like
woods
Mechanicum and some people don't like Thousand Suns, but the second time round they're amazing. They're
Yeah.
some of my favourite books. Outcast Dead, amazing the second time. It's one of my favourite.
I
Anyway,
enjoyed the Thousand Sun ones. Yeah, I'd forgotten how good they were.
Yeah.
yeah.
so
They were good till the wolves got there anyway.
all that, and the other thing I wanted to say is that I found out on Audible is some of the anthologies that pop out in the middle of the series, the collection of short stories, some of those come out. The audio series isn't in book release series because they put the anthologies in the
There's
weird
lobbed
places.
10 books in the middle of a thing with
So
the
I'm
mic
sitting here listening away
Don't make sense.
with Liam, not with the earphones on, we're painting away and we're chatting, and he's like, "How is he back? He's dead."
Yeah.
I won't mention the guy. It's Fan 3. I won't mention the guy, but he dies horribly. He's like, "How's he dead?" It's, oh crap, we haven't done the short story
We
yet.
need to fill
Cerberus, where he
But
comes
you get
back.
that with what's it, don't you, as well? You know, doing the
It happens about
Eisenhorn ones as well, because there's the Magos book and the things like that for those, and that
So-
because they've got there's the main the three, and then there's the anthology section for that as well.
So that's you're doing that the wrong way around. That's fine. So audio is better, Audible, but some of the stories are out of whack, which screw it, and that needs fixing. Eisenhorn, you need to do Eisenhorn, Ravener, Magos, then Beckwin.
Yeah.
If you do them in that order, you're fine.
But there's a thing that's a series of mini stories about.
That's
different
Magos.
bits. Okay, right.
So Eisenhorn
Oh, is
trilogy,
it collectively called Magos?
Ravenor trilogy,
Yeah.
and then there was a thing I saw. He was asked to write a short story to. So by the time the Beckwin series came out, he had 5 or 6 Inquisitor short stories. Some of them don't even have an Inquisitor in, by the way.
Yeah.
And so Black Library approached him. He's in an interview. I think he's in the. He said Black Library approached him to write another short story so they could stack in there and they could stick out an Inquisitor
Yeah.
anthology. So he said, "Yep, I'll do that." It's Dan Abnett, and Dan Abnett can write, and he wrote another novella. So Magos is 200 pages long. Any other people, that would be a normal novel.
Yeah. Just a quick gap.
And that's at the end of the book.
Yeah.
After the 9 other short stories that go in there.
Yeah.
And it bridges the gap. And the thing is, though, here's the thing about that. Because you do the Beckwin lot with the King in Yellow and Nuts here and all that.
Yeah.
After you've done that, go back and do Magos.
Yeah.
There's loads of little
things
Easter eggs in Magos.
Yeah, no, I know, I noticed.
Like, which helps fill out
some of the
the
bits.
thing at the end. It's like,
yeah.
So, but
Where's our next book?
But if you do Eisenhorn,
Where's my
Ravenel,
next
Magos, Beckwin, and then go back to Magos, well, the next book is going to come out with some kind of release, isn't it?
I did wonder it, because I mean, because we were saying, you know, King in Yellow, Valdor, all the same, what's it, all that kind of, and you've got that kind of link. But the last bit of Valdor and Russ was them disappearing into the warp. And then, so it's like, so they've got, you know, the gene tech guy who they got at the end of the Siege of Terror. So they've got him, who was part of making the Space Marines. You know who I mean? Valdor had, what's his name?
So Basilio
Foe.
Turns into Arcamus, or whoever he is, not Arcamus, I forget his name. He steals that other guy's identity, gene things. That name that he uses is in the Inquisitor RPG thing.
Yeah.
And he is a M31 Inquisitor that starts off a whole Inquisition. There's a Basilio Foe's influence in the Inquisition starts in M31 under another name, not Arcamus, I forget his name, Xander. So you've got the Xanderian school of philosophy in the Inquisition that is connected to the Star Child thing.
Okay.
And wants to kill the Emperor, by the way.
Right.
That whole Xanderism is all about, well, we'll kill the Emperor and it'll free him from his throne.
Yeah, because he's immortal, so once you kill him, he'll just come back, yeah.
So that's the twist in there, but you need to know some deep cuts, like clearly ISO Painter knows. So you need to know some deep cuts to get this sort of stuff.
What part of England are we guys from?
I'm from the correct part. He's from somewhere...
The further upwards part.
Yeah.
I'm the Midlands, Derby,
North.
that area.
He talks a bit funny.
Near Nottingham.
Yeah.
Near the far... yeah.
Actually, I'm not in the correct part. I am in the navel of the south.
Yeah.
I am in the south, at least. So at least we brush our teeth here.
Wales? No Wales.
No, come on now.
I'm going to Wales tomorrow, but after I've played you again.
What are you going to Wales for?
I'm going to go ride my mountain bike off a mountain.
Are you?
Yes.
Nice.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm in the true north.
True north.
North of the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you sorry? Sorry to go to Wales. Wales is all right.
Have you read the ADB Black Legion series? Recently finished it and enjoyed it. Yes, Black Legion, Talon, Horus. Very good. I like them. You read that? Black Legion, Talon, Horus?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
It's all about Abaddon.
Yes, when he's on the ship going crazy on his own.
Yes. And he flies through the Astronomicon beam and has a 101 with the Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
I'm sorry if you're going to Wales.
No, it's cool. Well, I mean, I'm going to Merthyr, so it's even worse than just Wales. But yeah, it's cool. I'm going to ride bikes in the middle of nowhere, so it'll be good.
It's better than the Midlands.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like Wales, man.
I like Wales.
When I was like a teenager, I camped all over many parts of Wales. When I was 18, me and my mates walked from, I forget what the town is in the north, but we spent 2 weeks, we walked from north to South Wales.
Wow.
Came out of the Wye Valley near Chepstow.
Nice.
Just in the middle of the summer, we just walked it. It didn't cost. Took train ride to the north, train ride away from the south, and some food, and it was good. Yeah. Here's a cool trophy room. I don't know who you're talking about.
I think he's on about Abaddon.
Okay. I was there the day the book started. Yes. So we're
getting quite close to 30 years since the book started as well, aren't we?
It's not 30 years.
Started in 2001. No, it isn't. But we're getting quite close. It's 25 years.
You know,
it's only 5 more years, and it's 30 years since the first.
This is why I think like the Yellow King and that's been delayed and because Rogue Trader came out in 1986. So in 2026, which is next year,
4 years ago.
That's 40 years. 40 years of Warhammer 40k.
And then they're going to break it.
40 years of Warhammer 40k. Something big is coming.
I think next year with 3rd edition, no, 12th edition, I think we might get Russ and Valdor, which could then correspond with the release of the book.
Yeah. I also think that they are, because Custodies share their sprues and their things with 40k and 30k, and they want us to buy separate.
Yeah.
So I think the Custodies
they're going to release 30k
are going to
Custodies.
they're going to release 30k to Custodies.
I mean, they do 30k jet bikes, don't
and then
they?
40k thing. I think that's why they've been sitting on the Grey Knights and the Demons as well, because Demons don't look like they're getting a release. They're just in the Chaos Space Marine books.
Yeah.
And then I think there's something. 40k, 40 years of 40k. They'd be silly not to do some really big things around that time.
Release 50k.
We'll have 50k. It's coming. It's coming. The next Great Crusade is coming. The resurrection of the Emperor.
They've run out
it's
of time,
all coming.
haven't they? That's it. They've told
It's all
stories
coming.
all the way through now. They've run out of time.
Horus Rising was in 2006. Next year is the 20th anniversary.
Sorry, I was saying 25 years of since the first Eisenhorn book.
Eisenstein. We've got 20 years of Horus Heresy,
Yes.
40 years of 40k, all next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll finally get an Emperor model. I think they should release an Emperor model. No rules, just an Emperor model.
As a bookend, he's about as much use as the Emperor.
I don't care if it's the guy in the chair or the big
I want the guy on the
sword
chair,
guy.
and I want him just so I can just stick him on the end of my row of
There
books
should
just
be
to stop him falling over, because then he's as much use as the Emperor.
No, there should be 3 different types of Emperor models. Why there? How is there not an Emperor of Mankind model? How?
Because he's a dude in a chair. I am surprised we've not had one for Heresy, to be honest. Because I mean, there are people playing Siege of Terror things, and then he could just be still sat in his chair.
There was a bit in the Black Book
Where he got up for a
which
minute.
they released, OG Heresy 1.0, which they released when they did the burning of Prospero.
Yes.
And Custodes rules came out for the first time. Space Wars and Thousand Suns rules came out for the first time.
Yeah.
Constantine Valdor was in there for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rule for Constantine Valdor in the book was, unless the Emperor is on the battlefield, Constantine Valdor must be a warlord.
Yeah.
And everyone lost
Everyone was
their
like,
mind.
it's the
Oh my God!
The Emperor's coming! The Emperor's coming!
And that was 15 years ago, and we still haven't had that model.
Now the King in Yellow's coming for a plastic model.
Mm.
Plastic Valdor would be nice, wouldn't it?
And plastic, any of them would be nice. Any of them. Those Saturnine Terminators are bigger than my Primarks. Have you seen them? With the big packs and yeah. Any
Yes.
plastic Primarks. I think they're all going to get done in plastic over time, eventually. They're building the new factory. It's going to be up and running. They said January 2026. Now it's been pushed back to June 2026. You know, that's what happens. So, but once it's up and running, their output will be increased, and they'll be able to catch up with some of the things that... Maybe we'll actually have some stuff in stock as well, because there's a lot of stuff out of stock.
There's always stuff else.
Always stuff out of stock.
Drives demand.
Anyway, it's been nearly 2 hours. There's 2-minute warning chat. It could be a night lamp, could set session, or we will get to the Emperor there if we have... I'm sorry I ignored you quite a lot this
40k
evening.
Imperator Titan.
Imagine how big that would be.
Yeah, somebody printed one, didn't they? They did. One of the shops did one.
You see
It
them
was
online.
huge, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry I ignored you mainly this evening, chat. Let's face it, I only ignored you a little bit more than normal.
Because he can't read anyway, and you're too far away. He has
Yeah.
to lean forwards. with his
How
leg.
long is that factory? Factory 5 was due to start in January 2026.
production.
Nottingham Chronicle, yes, has said it's been delayed till June 2026. It will increase their output by 1/3. So this one factory does 1/3 of 4. You know, so it's big.
It's going to be big.
They're also got planning permission to. They're going to be making their own paints. So right now
Are
they
they?
get paints from. One of the interesting things about the paints that they get from the paint also make paint for Rolls Royce
Yeah.
and lots of that. But the Games Workshop have a higher tolerance to the color
For their
binding than
pigment
Rolls
going,
Royce.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're going to be making their own paint on site.
Cool.
So they've got planning permission for that. But
But
that,
they're doing their own printing as well, weren't they? They're trying to get that, because that's all done
the books.
externally. Yeah.
They did that for a bit, and that's gone. That's China. It takes up so much space.
Yeah.
So the books are always coming from China. But yeah, they'll be doing their own paints, and Factory 5 goes online in June now, allegedly.
Which reminds me, I need to do.
A Night Lord delayed the factory. Plans for more Older World Bat Raps? There's always plans. Don't forget to like and subscribe. James Workshop is opening a new factory. Yes.
No, Games Workshop.
In June.
James, not me.
Plastic Warhound Titan would be nice. I have it on good authority that the plastic Warhound Titan has been made and tested and costs just as much to produce as the resin Warhound Titan. So it's not going into production. They need to work on it quite a bit.
Fair enough.
The same with the plastic Thunderhawk. The problem with the plastic Thunderhawk is the panels, large flat plastic panels.
It's funny, isn't it, when you consider they used to make the tables, the boards, the 2-foot squares.
But they didn't make them there. So all the terrain they used to make, the 2-foot stairs and the Pillar of Martyrs, and they all came from China.
Yeah.
That was that.
It's funny how the Chinese can
plastic.
do it. Yeah, it was.
Although they're different machines and different stuff.
I get it.
Thirsty than Malcador after an hour on the throne. Yes. So they have another factory to help them make more Ultramarines. Yes. Servo Skull says great banter. Thank you, Servo Skull. I appreciate the support as ever. A good bit of banter this evening. It's always nice to have James down.
Because he's so annoying.
Yeah, because he's
it's
so
nice
annoying.
To bounce off of. And I'm not also typing in the chat about the loft.
Yeah, we're not allowed to talk about the loft. I'm not allowed.
I know.
Yeah. It's a dream. I have a dream. There's so much space up there.
It's huge.
So much space. I'm never going to achieve this dream unless, of course, the Henry Cavill thing takes off and suddenly I get twice as many viewers and subscribers. Then maybe. And members. But until that day, I'm not allowed to talk about it.
You're saying you're having Henry Cavill here?
No, the thing from Amazon.
I know.
Maybe that, yeah.
Up everybody's into.
She said, by the way, that if Henry ever gets in contact and he
you're
wants
gone,
to come round to play,
you're gone.
He's definitely invited. He's allowed. She preempted that, just preemptively.
Just in case.
In case Henry gets it. He's not going to. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure he has his friends that he plays with.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not me.
You should try and get Henry on stream. If he knows where I am.
Yeah.
If he wants
if you've got a message tomorrow, you'll be like, James, fuck off, Henry Cavill's coming around.
If he wants to get in contact with me, I'm here. I'd be happy. I'm happy to host him any day of the week. He seems like a lovely guy.
And Tom.
And I'm sure we could just geek the fuck out for hours. It's like
with a handsome.
It's like when Say Highball comes down. It spent a long time playing because we're chatting. Like Luton was here the other week and we did the Titan thing. That was like, normally it's like, 5 hours, 6 hours of filming and stuff. And that took 12 hours because he talks for a living and I talk for a living. We were just, and like tonight, me and you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a chatty bastard as well. So, God dear, there's some people that you're like, this is going to be a long one, but
it's all right. We're having fun.
It's almost more enjoyable. There's just something.
Even if I get you demonetized in the first 30 seconds.
You know, you can't go to the pub and chat to random. You can talk to them about football and the weather and politics and stuff like that. But you can't. There's only a limited number of people.
What's it to get someone to talk Warhammer with you?
I can talk to you about touching tiny men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing with your toy soldiers.
Painting eyes. I can talk to you.
Painting eyes.
We can.
You need to get that reclined position, mate, for painting eyes. I'm telling you. You can get them closer to your head easier.
Or a big blob of null oil, so it's just shaded. You can't see it's dark eyes. Big blob of null oil. Sometimes Black Templar, if it's on a light skin, you put a bit of black.
Just do a bit.
Dark. Yeah.
And then a white stripe. And then a vertical slash.
No, it's just black and it's the shade. He's got
actually at one point
bushy eyebrows.
I had guardsmen that I used to try and get to look in the right direction and things. I literally had some of my original metal catachans. I used to get them so that they have their pupils to one side, so they're looking over there or they're looking over there and things like that. And it's like, I've not got time for that anymore. I've got 5,000 points to paint.
That's a whole other level of
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the thing is as well, I could do eyes really well when I couldn't paint very well.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was weird. It's just technique.
Okay.
Yeah.
Servo Scott's dropped in a donation.
Woohoo! Loft.
I'm not allowed to talk about
For the loft.
Don't shout loft loudly. She'll hear it and she'll tell me off.
She's coming by the door.
Are you still talking about? No, I've not.
No, we've not mentioned the loft.
Thank you, Servo Scott. I love you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Can we give some Servo Skull some GGs in the
some
chat,
Servo
please?
Skull.
Give some Servo Skull some loving. Contrast Paint for Ice. Lads and I play MSBG games. It should be 2 hours. I don't even know what that is. What is MSBG?
MSBG.
Is that like one-page rules or something?
I don't know. MSBG. I don't know.
Yeah, GG Servo Skull. I couldn't hear that, thanks. Middle Earth Strategy. You play Middle Earth Strategy board game.
Okay.
That's a deep cut right there. Well done. Good. Yeah, but just chatting about the hobby to someone who can actually chat. There's only a small group of people you can do that with. So I just love it. And normally it's just with these guys. And most of the time it's about food anyway. But I think we got through an entire 2-hour live stream without ranting at clouds. Did we? Were we?
Clowns?
You know there's that meme, old man
Clouds.
yelled at clouds.
Not clowns.
No, not clowns.
Screaming at clowns.
Oh yeah. Did we rant at any clouds?
No.
I might have ranted a bit about terrain. I ranted at you. That's allowed.
Sushi.
Yeah, but that's allowed. I'm allowed to rant at you. You're allowed to rant at me. Yeah. But that was a good one.
It was a good one. I've had a nice time, thank you. Yeah,
no idea. No idea when his battle report will go up.
Hopefully before we change edition.
Yeah, the last one was really good. The
Which one were we doing?
The best, the one with all the things, and that was really good. The one that we played today, really good.
It was a good one today.
It does come down. It was Alpha Legion of Trixie.
Yeah, they are.
Alpha Legion of Trixie.
So we did an Alpha Legion. We did a couple of Alpha Legion ones last time as well, didn't we? They were the end of 2.0. We did a couple of Alpha Legion ones, and then before that it was the Militia.
It's like you got to get your head around Alpha Legion before you get onto Militia. Get this bit down first. Like I haven't touched Mechanicum yet.
Yeah.
I haven't touched them yet. I'm just still trying to figure out.
And I was thinking the same with the Militia. I was going to bring them, but they're new and there's not enough room. Your table's not strong enough.
We'll be learning it as we film it, which is not the way to film.
We missed quite a few things on that. Though those games were really good, but we did learn a couple of things.
No one has ever made a mistake on a battle report that's been posted on YouTube ever. What are you talking about? I've never seen a battle report with a mistake on.
Never.
It's never going to happen, and it's never happened in one of our games.
Still good games.
I don't think, chat, you're with me on this, right? Agree. Ones if you agree. I don't think that anyone in the history of wargaming has made a mistake or forgotten a rule when they played a war game. Have you? Ones in the chat if you agree. Because obviously, a 100-page rule book with 28 different factions, no one's ever made a mistake or forgotten a rule in the wargaming. Who could? Easy. 0. 2.
We're going well.
0.
Don't.
I haven't seen a chat. I haven't seen a YouTube video where someone's made a mistake. I don't think I'm going to be the first either. 2, 3, 0, 8. What's on the script this week? Tomorrow there is a 2,000 point Harlequins versus Emperor's Children, because Emperor's Children like those Eldar. So that's a good one.
I don't want to know what those Emperor's Children were doing to those.
The souls. Slanesh. Yeah. There was no symbols. No gag reflex. We're good.
Oh God.
Souls. Exact. Soul. Yes. So that's tomorrow. That's a good one. My Emperor's Children, the Echoes of Ecstasy, are hunting down their first win. And at the weekend... So, yeah, Grey Knights. So, I've done a lot of Grey Knights in advance leading up to a Grey Knight versus Demon fight. I was really keen to get some demons. And then I did a Grey Knight versus Demon fight. So, it's actually Grey Knights actually fighting demons for once, which is so rare. And that one's going up on Sunday, and that one's a banger.
Nice.
And his demon army looks really, really good. And that's part of the reason why I bought some demons. Because I saw it and I thought, that's really good.
Some demons.
I need to add them. So yeah, with the Harlequins versus thing.
You've gone for the titty demons as well.
What?
I like the ones I've not really got. Slanesh stuff.
They got a boob.
That's what I mean. You've gone for the titty demons.
Well,
I've got loads of nerve. Yeah, I know, but like you've got Death Guard.
Dude, look, I know a boob is only a boob, but if you had a boob, I mean, that's an afternoon. You'd
No,
stay
you'd
in,
be
wouldn't you?
well away, mate.
Yeah, even if it was
I wouldn't
one.
need to go biking.
Or 3.
Yeah.
3 boobs. An uneven number of boobs I'm down with.
Fair enough.
It's more than 0.
More than non-boob.
Yeah. That's an afternoon staying in, just staring at yourself in the mirror from many different hours. Anyway, right. Yes.
Gone.
Don't. No. Lock in. No, we're leaving. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
We're leaving. It's gone past 10.
Past my bedtime.
Yes. So enjoy a slice of cheesecake. Cheesecake is not a cake. We've discussed this before.
I do like cheesecake.
You don't put cheese in cake.
You do.
You put chocolate in cake, cream in cake. You don't put cheese in a
put cheese
cake.
in cake.
Heresy. How have you even...
Christmas cake's amazing with cheese. Slice of cheese, slice of Christmas cake, bit of honey drizzled on top of it. Yep. You see, that can make that noise.
I don't know how you manage to live as long as you have eating...
More fish and cheese and Christmas cake.
These are just... It's just...
White chocolate cake, yeah. With strawberries in it. Heresy 4.0 cheesecake.
It's just... It's descending into madness.
The king in yellow.
Cheesecake. Poggers, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
On
Nice
this
to see you all.
Talkie Tuesday.
Oh.
Cheesecake is not the best of the cakes. This Talkie Cheese...
Cheese day.
Don't forget to check out marchofwar.co.uk for all your hobbying needs.
Yeah.
And if you tell your parents and Aunt Vera to become a channel member, that would help as well. Say goodbye, James.
Bye, James.
Happy Wargaming.